celebrate the joys of life and to console each other.
Hello. I am sorry, but I must interrupt this show. Later, you know what it is. Hey, Ham Solo. It's time, baby. Low. It's turn how we do. Hey. They said we said we lit. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said we go. We say that you heard right. 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 They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said strong. They said we said go. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you heard right. We say that you man, I swear that it's imminent. I've been going so hard on my penmanship. About to go in and buy me a wheel. And I pull that shit fresh off the dealership. I can leave you on red like an Xbox. Got me laughing at you like you Red Fox. Got you chasing Hot Wheels like a matchbox. EA running the game and it don't stop. Super cold like I'm playing for Blitz. Got you all in my sights like Red Dead Redemption. Never gonna slip on my pimpin'. Better get out my way, bitch, I'm on a mission. Really ain't no competition. I'm steady grilling opposition. I'm get up and ready to win. They can play it how they play, but fuck what you say. I'm getting this money today. Last of us like a dying breed. Down the ride like a noble steed. Fatality moves, I make you bleed. That's on any game, that's on any screen. Shut up and give me your money. They said we so lit. Even if I take an L, we coming back just to show that we don't quit. They said we said we in. They said we said we on. They said we said we strong. They said we said go.
Promise to help each other.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another installment of BullSittin on TSWS Gaming. I'm your host, Log7, and joining me as always are these fine gentlemen. No homo.
Richie,
first of
I'm
all-
sorry, you're wrong.
Yeah, but I was laughing when I saw that.
Yep. By one. You almost got it.
By one.
Ham, how you doing? What you been playing?
Crimson Desert, and that's it. I've been meaning to get to try mixtape, but just been playing Crimson Desert.
Oh man, I'm still heartbroken about Crimson Desert. I haven't played it in 3 days now. Because there's been an update that came out. I think it's like
That's good.
12 gig or something.
Yeah.
And as y'all know, I'm on mobile data because of some bullshit that's happening
Damn.
over here in the literal third world. So
Talk about Texas like that.
I haven't been able to download that and regain access to it. So yeah, haven't played Crimson Desert in 3 days, and I'm fiending. I'm fucking shaking.
Yeah, you should.
Anyways.
You should really go offline once you get that downloaded, because that's just gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
Or like I'm planning to do next week, I'm going to get around it. And it just proves to me once again what Gabe Newell said, that like piracy, the issue with piracy is just it's just service. It's a service problem. People will usually pay for whatever service you have. I'm gonna do a workaround, but it's not a necessarily legal workaround. It involves VPNs and getting people in other countries to pay for stuff that is going to then be used in Mozambique, which is nuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
Right?
don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you should particularly explain that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get in too
Yeah.
much into that.
I think we could just pretend you didn't.
But besides Crimson Desert, Ham, what else is going on? Are you good on a personal? How's your back?
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been legally playing video games and
Legally accessing your internet.
I'm legally accessing the internet, and I'm paying for it like a true person does, like a good American does. And
Oh, look at it.
I'm
Good
excited
American.
for Forza 6. That's supposed to be coming out tonight. In fact, I got a question for you all, because I don't know if I'm missing something,
Yeah.
but like, is there no just premium update this time?
There is. It's $60,
There is.
but there is.
There is.
I bought it.
I don't see it anywhere.
So Yeah. 1 second. I'm assuming you were looking on the Xbox app or on console.
On console, I was.
Um. So if you go to Forza Horizon 6, at like the regular edition, and scroll down, it should give you like DLCs and editions, and that should be one of them. It should be like the premium or the ultimate, yeah, premium upgrade. Uh, the premium upgrade, and it's like $60 or some shit. Also, what you could do, I mean, I did buy. Well, I was gonna say, what you could do is you could probably wait until midnight and go on GG deals, because I did see, like, if you wanted to, they had like the premium edition, the period, like for the whole game and the premium stuff, was like $85.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
That's fair. Well, then, yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up for you. Then it should be
Oh
there,
no,
especially
I'm
on the
like half
console.
tempted.
It
Like
should.
I can't see it, and I'm like half tempted just to be like, fuck it, just
Oh,
won't do
wait,
it.
and wait. Yeah, I mean, here, hold on. I wonder if I can share. I wonder if I can share it with you on Xbox, like send you a message or something like that.
Because something, something you may not know. If it's
Hmm.
not easily findable or accessible, I don't care. I'll let it the other way. It's
Yeah.
it's just like Forza uh, Forza 5 with the DLC on my computer and Starfield on my PC. It's just like, all right, well, you're not going to work as advertised. I'm just not going to play you.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, and the thing is I know I can do it on my console, but that's not the way it was advertised. It was advertised for me to do it however I want to do it. So if you're not going to allow that, then if you're going to be finicky, I'll be finicky. I guess that's kind of childish, I guess, in a way, but at the same time, it's kind of like got to have some sort of principle now.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say it's childish. I would say it's human. Action reaction, brother. You know.
What about
Let me
action?
see.
Action.
Yo,
Speaking of which, chat,
there's the
please
fourth
spam the games
member.
that you're playing. Spam the games that y'all are playing. Rosie, are you
Yeah,
feeling Rosie?
absolutely.
Why? And also,
Because
what are you eating?
look,
What are you eating?
bread. I made it.
Delicious.
Mm,
Oh, you made bread?
mhm.
Quick, someone call 911. She will need it in a couple of hours.
Hey, you think I don't make delicious bread? Look at this. Look at absolute. Look at the gloriousness of this bread.
Yeah, I'm nervous to ask where she got the yeast.
Ham, I sent you a message on
Oh
Twitter.
my god.
Speaking of which, so I've been making bread for a long time. I'm actually really good at it. But
Sure.
no. But during 2020, they actually
I'm just gonna lean back.
people got really excited about making bread, and I ran out of yeast. So I was looking in all these stores, and I was like, what happened to all the yeast? No one buys
Here we
yeast.
go.
Like,
Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Go on ahead and keep going, Cozy. Where's this
no
Yeast.
going?
one no
I
one
want to hear
buys
it.
yeast. Anyway, I found
Hmm.
it at this random, like, I guess they did, like, it was kind of like Michael's, where they do crafts and stuff, but also like some baked goods and like molds and stuff like that. Randomly found them selling it, and they were selling it for like $10 for like the jar, which is a ridiculous price. But yeah, my bread recipe is really easy to make. It's just four ingredients, just one pack of
Simple.
one pack of this kind is one pack of yeast, 3 cups of
Hmm.
flour, a half a stick of butter, and a cup of coconut milk. Not like the coconut milk beverage, but like the canned coconut milk. That's it.
I'll trust.
Oh no, my
I'll
bad. It's
trust
five
your.
ingredients, 2 tablespoons of sugar.
I'll trust your bread when you show up here next week and you're still alive. Then I'll trust it.
I think she's gonna die from it.
I hate to break it to
Bro.
you, but my coworkers are constantly demanding I make more bread.
Are your coworkers like increasing in number or decreasing?
Unfortunately.
The fuck?
So, you never.
What's going on?
I said I made bread.
Something can
back
be
when-
addictive.
But
Something
I
can
said
be
I made-
addictive and bad for you.
I said I made bread way back when I asked you what was up with Africans and bread.
Well, I thought you was talking shit. What
No.
American makes bread? I mean, you guys usually have that bread that doesn't rot, right? Like you leave it in the fridge for like a month, and it's just
What?
there, staring at you.
You don't put bread in the fridge.
That's what happens.
You don't put
Yeah,
bread
I've
in the
never
fridge.
put bread in the
What
fridge.
the hell? You
My
don't put
mom
bread
used to put bread in the freezer.
putting it in the
I
freezer
don't
is
know.
fine. You don't put it in the fridge.
never
the fridge
done
In
will
the
dry it out.
freezer.
Yes, the fridge
Yeah.
will dry it out. The freezer will keep it moist.
I've legit never done that. It's just on the counter. But then again,
Yeah,
we
my
go
mom
through
used to
right quick.
buy like an extra loaf of bread just to keep it in the freezer for when we didn't have bread.
Yeah. So you want to keep it in the freezer
Okay.
because the
Wow.
freezer locks in the moisture. This is something. So I bake bread, right? So once the bread cools just enough, you seal it
Uh-huh.
up and stick it in the freezer, so that it keeps its moisture and it doesn't end up dried out. If you stick it
How
in
do you
the,
defrost it? How do you defrost it?
I actually just stick it in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just set it on the
Microwave.
counter too, though.
The texture that from the microwave recreates the baked texture because it zaps all
It
the
nukes it?
moisture particles, all the water particles, and makes it fluffy.
Wow, you
Some
learn
real
something new
science.
every day on TSWS Gaming.
I said I like bread and like
Everybody,
making
smash
bread.
the
I was
like
not
button.
joking.
Get
I love
comfortable.
bread.
Clearly. Oh,
Oh,
my goodness.
damn! I sent
Clearly.
you a message
All right,
on
Ray
Twitter,
T.
by the way.
You know
for
what a
the
washer
premium upgrade.
rag is, right, Loke?
A what?
Washer rag?
Wash rag.
You have those.
A washcloth.
You have those in Texas.
Yeah, I know what that is. Come on. Oh, fuck off, Ham. Of course I know what a
Yeah,
wash-
fuck
what a
off,
washcloth
Ham.
is.
God damn.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Can't
This
believe
guy.
you just said that to him, man. God damn.
Next thing's gonna ask me if I know what the internet is.
No,
welcome in,
no.
Rick G.
There's like I don't know. Maybe Cozy knows what I'm talking about, but there was like a thing where people didn't use washcloths.
So I'll explain why.
Yeah, so I've
that
met a
happened
lot of
large-
people that
See,
don't
you
use-
guys do know what I'm talking about. That's
So
what I'm
what
saying.
Yeah.
happened with that?
I
what
was just
happened with
wondering.
that-
Like I wasn't trying to
They
be
use, like,
rude.
the
I was just
store-
asking if you knew what a washcloth was.
So
They
in
use the
early-
store
Some people
thingies.
don't fuck with washcloths.
Yeah, no. So it happened because in the early like the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a huge, heavy campaign against washcloths in favor of those plastic loofahs.
Nah.
There was
Yeah,
a huge
yeah,
campaign
yeah.
against them.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, especially if you had more money, you'd be like, oh, I'm not a poor that uses a washcloth. So you buy the loofah because everyone was advertising the loofah.
Yeah. Now we
And-
don't like microplastics, so
And those things stunk, and they still stink, and they're terrible.
And you just have to throw them away after like.
They just break apart, man, and like
Yeah,
they're just-
it's
and
They're-
also when you buy them, they're all fluffy and full of life. 1 or
Yeah.
2 weeks later, they're like fucking dour.
Yeah, we were
yeah.
never getting
I
loose in
give
our
it
house.
about a week,
As long as it's
and then
as
like
long
there's
as-
like a new hanging piece to it.
yep.
It's
You know
like
what
it's
I'm
falls
talking
apart
about?
And gradually
Yeah.
spreads out. And it's like.
It's like I'm scrubbing my body with bristles.
Oh my
I
god.
hate it.
It's not
But-
a fun time.
I remember when we got washed. We would always just.
It
get washed off.
turns
We'd never
into
get
like a
loofahs.
tennis, like a tennis. What is it called? Those the things that you hit over the ball.
racket?
Over.
The
Yeah,
racket?
no,
Oh, yeah.
not a racket.
The net.
The net, yeah, it
nets.
turns
The
into
net.
like a freaking volleyball net.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Like
I
like if it lasts, if you push it, rewash it, and try to keep it clean throughout the month, like by the end of the month, that thing looks like an accordion, just completely undone.
So hear me out.
Not
If
good.
you want one, if
I
you
think
want
you
a
should
fun
only
one-
use
Yeah,
it
with
like-
the
for, like,
analogies today. You're killing it.
it's a
You're
vacation.
killing it with the
This
analogies.
is good for
man.
vacation, and that's
so
it.
if you really want
Yeah.
one, something that
Yeah.
simulates one, what you do is what we did
Uh-huh.
is you get like
Which
some
is?
they have like the little craft rope, and you take a
Uh-huh.
washcloth, you bunch it around up, and then you wrap the cloth rope around. Bam, you have one, and then you just take it apart and just throw it in the washer.
I'm sorry, Cozy. That sounds like some prison shit. I'm just gonna keep using wash rags.
It's no, it is a wash. It's the same
And also, it
thing.
sounds like a lot of work.
No, it's the same
That is a
thing.
lot of work. That sounds like
But
some prison shit.
Yeah.
Like
no, it's a wash. It's still the
Yeah.
same
Cozy over there
A lot
washcloth.
of
making
work.
But you
homemade
just
fucking toothbrushes and shit.
no, because so here's the
Oh
thing.
my
Because
god.
the reason being because
Dude,
I
I
got
had an ex. I had an ex in South Africa that tried to get me into brushing my teeth with like a tree thingy, like a branch or whatever.
Like a tree
What?
branch.
And like she had I'm serious. She had amazing teeth, and she was like, "Yeah,
Well,
I've
God
never used
bless her.
toothbrush. You just use this. You just use this little piece of wood from this specific tree." I tried it for like a month. I was just like, "Listen, this is just not the life for me, bro. Like, thank you.
so I know
And
what
like,
you're
I'm
talking
I'm an
about, and
African, but I'm
it
not that
works.
African.
It works
What?
because the tree that they use is it's like
He's like, I'm
antimicrobial.
from Texas, damn it. I have some class.
No, no, Cozy. I'm not even saying it doesn't work. I'm not even saying it doesn't work, Cozy. I'm not
No,
saying
I'm
it
saying
doesn't
I know
work.
what you're talking
But fuck
about.
all of that. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
brush
Sure,
my
But
sure.
teeth with
but
a
no, the
tree
reason
branch.
I say that I did that is because when I was a kid, as like one of like a fancy basket gift that I got included one of those
Uh-huh.
loofahs, but my loofah was actually just when it fell apart, I realized it's just the kind I had was really just a washcloth that was wrapped around some cotton rope in the shape of a loofah, and then when the string
Uh-huh.
broke, I realized it was just a washcloth wrapped around. I was like, oh, I can make my own, and then just started like just taking the washcloth and just wrapping it around, like because it's the
Wow.
same thing.
So,
But it was a
everybody,
fancier
real
one.
quick, hygiene is important.
It is.
This public service announcement has been brought to you by TSWS Gaming.
It's
Wash,
incredibly
brush your
important.
brush your teeth, and wash your ass. All right. Uh,
You
Richie,
just assuming people aren't watching
eventually you
that?
got right. Eventually you were right. There are now four of us. Well done,
Yeah.
Richie.
He was
Stanley
never
Francois,
wrong.
welcome. DJ Birdo Doss, Fuzzy Tomato. Yeah, make sure to smash the like button, everyone. Make sure to smash that like button. Silver star thumbs. Okay, they don't clean You can't properly what? Okay.
Mm. I
Hey,
DJ
mean,
hey,
Birdo, thank you. Uh huh.
that's
polyester,
Loke
like
7 is polyester boxers. No,
so
no,
no.
it's
The thing
cotton.
about it is, the thing about
It's cotton all the
polyester
way.
is,
It's
you can't
cotton
be
all the way.
like there's
What?
this myth that all polyester's the same. Nowadays, a
Yeah.
lot of polyester fabrics are better than natural fabrics. They really are.
Yeah, just go for cotton though, because ain't nobody trying to, work
Nah,
through all of that.
I'm all about
Um,
fancy polyester. Fancy polyester
of course
sportswear.
you would be.
Other than that,
Of
like I
course
mean,
you would be.
what? I like sportswear.
Uh-huh.
sure.
That sounds like a mystical song. Brush your teeth. Wash your ass.
Is it not? Is it not?
Man.
Is that not
No,
a mystical
no,
song?
I had a teeth. No. So no,
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 man.
take
Those
No,
a
aren't
it's not.
take.
lyrics.
No, it's
The hell
take
is
a
wrong
bath.
with you?
Wash yourself. Take a bath. Show me what you're
Exactly.
washing with.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's
Show
take.
me what you got.
You've never heard that before? You
That's
never
what I'm
heard?
thinking of.
Matt and I know what this is.
No,
Is it?
no. Mm-mm.
Wait, that's a
Oh
thing.
my god. Y'all are
Yeah,
messed up.
that's
Y'all are
exactly what
sick.
I was thinking
Y'all are
of, and
crazy.
that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure
Take
that
a bath.
exists.
Wash yourself.
Wash yourself. Take a
Yeah.
bath. Show me what you're washing with.
Yep. Exactly. It exists.
Um,
I told you.
Ma-
I told you.
Matt, please tell us what you've
Yo,
been playing, how you doing.
I'm doing
Oh
really
shit.
good because in a couple hours I'll be playing Forza Horizon 6.
How many to be
Currently,
specific? How many?
how many hours? So
Yeah. Four
one less
hours
hour,
or three?
than you, and one less.
Right. Right, Matt.
uh,
Very funny. Very
so
funny.
yeah, no, I'll be playing Horizon 6. Right now, I'm
Actually,
playing
that might actually be true. Let me check the time.
That's exactly it's a time. It's definitely true because he's in Texas. But right now, I'm playing Horizon 5, and that's almost exclusive. That and Horizon 4 have been what I've been playing almost exclusively for like the last 4 days. So, and Shadows. I've been playing a lot of Shadows too. But like,
CarX?
Yeah, I
oh
seen
yeah,
it.
Car
I seen
X
it.
too. Car
I've
X as
seen
well.
you in CarX a ridiculous amount of time.
Car X Street, yes, I've been playing a lot of Car X
I've
Street
seen
as
you in
well.
Shadows. I was like, wow, what's happening with Matt?
Dude, I'm.
He's
What's
playing a lot
happening
of
with me
Shadows.
is I'm fucking launching motherfuckers like 50 yards with a Yasuke kick is what's happening.
Yep,
I
yep, yep.
like I was really into playing as Naoe because I do like the stealth aspect, but once I started playing as Yasuke is pretty fucking tough. Yasuke is pretty damn cool.
You just
Like
bulldoze through the game.
you literally like you can just hit the sprint button and like run towards enemies and you will actually bulldoze them. Like you'll put your shoulder down like you're
Yeah,
a running back and just fucking bulldoze them. It's great. It's really great.
like you're a
But
running back, really, bro?
or
Really?
fullback. We can go fullback probably. You probably go fullback or halfback, whatever the fuck
Big
they call it
back?
now. Whatever they call it
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean mostly car games.
Did you
Mostly
say
car
Big
games.
Mac?
He did.
yeah. I said big back,
That always
dude. I
reminds me.
saw. We have to get in. We have to get
Get
into the
in.
news. But
What'd you see?
I saw someone deep fry a burger, like a
Yeah,
But
complete
that
burger,
why?
happens. That happens. Yeah,
and
I've never
then
done
and
it,
then
but
they
that
put it in
happens.
flour, right? Sorry, they put like eggs all over the burger. Then they put it in like flour, and then they
Yeah.
put it into the deep fryer.
I mean, again, I've never done that. I would never do that, but I can't tell you I wouldn't take a bite because I would.
Thank you, Matt. Because I was
I
gonna say,
would.
when I saw that, I was like, that's the most big bag shit I seen this week. But I was like,
I
listen,
wouldn't.
listen,
I would.
I'd eat that.
I'd
I.
have some of that.
But to my credit, I don't really like fried food that much.
You suck, Cozy.
See, God, and
Ham,
see
would you
that's
would
why
you
you're so goddamn
would you
healthy.
bite?
Stop.
Would you take that burger, Ham? Would you at least give it a try? Deep fried burger.
Oh, you're muted.
We
Yeah,
can't
you're muted though.
hear
Not the way you described it.
you.
What about? Hold on though. What about? Because I
Right.
think it was
This
Bill put
motherfucker
this.
just had cover a fucking piece of raw meat and egg and just dip that bitch in
He cook.
flour
With
Wait,
the
and
did he cook
bread,
butter.
it?
with the
Did he cook
bread. I'm
it?
talking about the whole bread, like everything, Ham, with the salad
That
and
sounds just
everything.
like a meatball, like a breaded meatball. And like I don't know about all that, man.
Honestly,
Like maybe if it was like a patty,
That's what I assumed it
sure.
was.
but the
But
other thing
it sounds
is,
like what you just said was a breaded meatball. Because I think of throwing like a ball of meat in the fryer, and
Yeah.
it's gonna come back out a ball of meat.
you know,
No,
Yeah.
I'm
I,
Like
saying an
and like
actual burger.
frying sometimes like makes it even more of a ball than it
Mm,
was
Sometimes.
mm,
to begin with.
yeah.
So I'm just wondering how I'd eat this thing. And if I'm eating it like an apple, that sounds fucking
Oh,
disgusting.
yeah. That sounds terrible,
a wad of meat.
dude. No, we saw one
Enjoy
yesterday.
your meat wad.
We saw one yesterday. It was like
I'm still taking a bite.
some chick made a bowl. Yeah, I'd take a bite of that. I'm not eating it like an apple.
I'm not,
I assumed
no.
though it was a patty.
You know what?
I
You
didn't
know
think it
I,
what?
was a
Now that I
meatball.
know,
I
now that
need
I
this to be
know,
a sandwich of some sort. I don't want this just to be just grease sliding down my wrists.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it's
now
the
that
other
I
thing
disgusting.
is,
know, Ham, now that I know who the real big backs are in this group, if I eventually get to the states, I know I'm going to Matt's house because you and Cozy aren't fun. I'm trying to eat the wildest,
Buddy,
craziest
here's the
thing, and I
thing.
don't want to do it
If
by
it,
wildest,
myself.
wildest.
I guarantee you, me and Cozy eat 10 times more wilder things than Matt.
Almost certainly. I know for Fat Cozy does.
What?
I know for fucking Fat Cozy does.
Oh yeah,
But
you know what?
also,
You know what?
Matt
I take that
just
back. I take
tried
that back.
sushi for like the first time the other day.
no,
No,
this was in like the last 3 months I had sushi for the first time. But I'll say, Loke, also,
you're crazy,
if
Matt. 3 months
Yeah.
ago, no, stop that.
within the
Three
last
months
3 months,
ago, I'm not trying to hear
I'm
anything you have to say. Three
that's too
months
bad.
ago, you
That's
tried
too
sushi for
bad.
the first time.
Yes.
Chat,
See what I'm
chat.
saying?
Do we keep
That's
Matt on
you're just gonna.
TSWS
No,
Of
gaming?
it's
course
not
you
his
do.
fault.
Chat.
It's not
I'm
his
just
fault.
Do we
saying.
keep Matt?
Loke, you're
not
you're
his fault.
you're talking like I was raised. You're talking like I was raised in a
Man,
normal environment. I was raised by two very white people. We didn't
you were
have
raised
we
in a first world country. No,
No,
yes.
fuck
that's
that.
so
You were raised
no.
in a first
I
world
can
country.
attest to this.
I
So
live in a third
This
world
man
country.
ate brisket 3 times a week.
Look, there's tons of
Time
shit
I
you've
had
eaten in a
sushi,
third world country
I
that I've
was a
never even
teenager.
heard of.
The point is, I ate Japanese food, Matt. I ate Japanese
So
food, and I was
God
like
damn.
I just became a teenager. I think I was like 13 or
I've had
14 the
I had
first time.
Japanese food when I was a
Get
teenager
the fuck
too.
out of here!
so
You didn't have
to
sushi, motherfucker.
no
This
No,
no
I
man
What's wrong
had
didn't.
with you?
this man had top ramen
to
from the hottest
to Matt's
Japanese
point
fucking
to Matt's
vendor
point to
Dude,
Matt's
I
point.
in
don't get that.
Ohio.
I grew
Chat,
I
up
do we
don't.
keep
eating
Matt?
Kroger's.
Do we
sushi.
keep Matt? Do we keep
No,
Matt
That's the
look,
on
thing.
TSWS
look.
gaming?
I was used to eating sushi. Then I moved to Ohio, and this girl did this entire project on sushi for school. Her dad, he worked
Uh-huh.
and made a sushi, and she brought it in. All the other kids looked at it and were like, "That's nasty." And I was like, "Y'all never had sushi?" And I was like the only person. I live in a city, and I was the only kid. And these were like affluent people, and I was the only
Again,
Bro,
kid who had.
again,
Loke,
if these are
Loke,
kids, again, Cozy, if these are kids, it's fine. As
Loke.
an
No, no,
adult,
no. What you're missing is
come on.
Most of the U.S. isn't really adventurous eaters.
No,
They're
and
tater tots and burger
Loke,
people.
Loke. They're trying to say it's okay to be uncultured, and I don't like it.
and here's the
Thank you.
thing. And here's
Thank
the
you.
thing.
It's all right to
For
be ignorant.
reference,
What the
for
fuck are we doing?
reference,
They're
again,
like, hey,
growing up in the family,
we're all lame.
growing up in the family that I grew up in, I
Thank you,
didn't
Richie.
learn about like properly, and this is kind of crazy because I didn't learn about properly seasoning food until I was about 14, and I didn't learn that from my family.
Seasoning.
I learned that from I didn't learn that from the family I was in. I learned it from
Seasoning.
my birth family. Like I went to go visit
Right.
my birth mother, my brother, and all them,
The blacks.
and they
You
like
went to
and
visit
they
the
showed
blacks, man?
exactly, and they taught
What?
and
Okay,
they
I was
taught me.
joking.
They
I
taught,
swear I was
but that's
joking.
actually true. I mean, granted, my mother is white, but like definitely a very culture, much more cultured than what I was used to, and
Damn.
they taught me all that shit. And then when I went back to like my parents that I know, or my parents that I know, because my dad died at that time. But when I went back to my mom that I knew, I was like, hey, we don't have any like seasoning. We need to get like
And then
actual
everyone looked
seasoning.
at you like,
Like, but
what?
my mom was like, my mom looked at me like, huh? But then I did, like, I said, you know what? Don't worry, I'm gonna make dinner every night the next week. And I just made. I didn't exactly know what I was doing. I just guessed pretty much. Had different seasonings, made different things,
Okay.
just guessed. And my mom, there's not every night she said that was fucking great. That was great.
Wow.
Where
So,
did you get
Wow.
this secret dust from, son? You,
Pretty
Were y'all
pretty
eating
you
much.
hit your head
cardboard or
on the
something?
chandelier?
Pretty much.
You guys-
So
you
that
guys
so
are eating
all
cardboard.
of that to say, if you have that context, the fact that I didn't have sushi until I was 31 years old isn't that
That's
crazy.
mad.
It's
That
not
is
that
mad.
insane.
It's not. You have to understand.
Wow.
Like you have to understand that like a lot of people, especially in the Midwest,
What
You need
African
to apologize
shaman
to
you been
don't
speaking to,
cook
son?
food. Like I'm legit looking at
Explain yourself.
in a Chinese restaurant, asking for chicken and broccoli and asking if they could get cheese on it.
Yeah, don't do that.
I mean,
Ew.
but yes, that's a wild thing. We all know that because we eat Chinese
Yeah.
food. But imagine you are that kind of palate where you're not accustomed to what like. You know,
Fair.
and their local Chinese joint that they might have in their town would probably be like, well, I guess these people like cheese on everything and do it.
They have to do it.
Wow.
They don't have a choice.
All right. Listen. Apologies
Matt's
to the
like, Mom,
chat.
turn off the boiler. No more boiled
Bro,
chicken.
cause literally, I mean, I don't think my mom was that far gone when she was boiling chicken, but like
Yeah.
my grandma. And I'm not even saying my mom can't cook. It was just my mom cooked a very limited amount of things because she didn't know how to cook other things. So like
Were
there
you
was
eating boiled
that.
burgers?
No, fuck no, dude. My dad would have
Had a
flipped
gray
out.
burger?
My dad would have flipped out if you showed him a boiled burger. He would have lost it. But like my grandma was a really great cook, but it was all Polish food. It was never anything like it was never anything outside of like Polish food. So
I
and
said
then
it, brisket 3
yeah,
times a
brisket.
week.
I was not eating
That's it.
brisket as a kid. I promise you that. I was not circulating in the
So quick
household.
apologies to the chat. 30 minutes of us talking about hygiene and food. Uh, either apologies or you're welcome because no one's
You're
complaining.
welcome. You're
Anyways,
welcome.
you're all, yeah, you're
You're
welcome. You're
welcome.
welcome. Microwave eggs. All right.
I'll tell
Let's
you what
get
a
into
struggle
it.
meal is real quick. You ever
A
had
struggle
some
meal.
bologna and cut the corners on it?
Yeah, you. Oh wait, cut the corners. What do you mean?
Well, like you kind of make an X in the bologna a little bit, so
Yeah,
then
fry it,
yeah,
dude.
so it
Fried
stays flat, or else it'll curl up.
exactly. Fried bologna and egg sandwiches. Where I survived on those for a full, like for breakfast for like a full school year.
I did that for a whole year when I lived in
It's
Fort
great.
Worth, Texas, because I was so broke.
Those I don't even need to be broke to have those. I'll make one tomorrow.
There's no, they're good, but like,
They're
yeah, I
great.
don't eat those anymore. I haven't ate those in like
I guess we're
15
gonna keep
years.
going.
What's
Well,
that?
if we're talking about struggle meals, when I lived in Zimbabwe, um,
You didn't.
I used to eat once every 2 days. So
But you're not gonna say what it was. You're just gonna,
Yeah, you're gonna just leave it. I
yeah.
used to
I
eat
mean,
once every
normal
2
food,
days.
just normal
Period.
food, normal
what's
food.
what the hell's normal food?
What is that?
I don't know, rice,
Fried
chicken,
antelope.
salad.
I used to eat cactus.
He ate fried antelope and elephant jerky.
Did you? Is that
No,
true? I
no,
didn't know you had the
no,
elephants out in Texas.
no,
We were
no.
raiding the
We
zoo.
grew,
You
we
s-
grew,
They
we
got
grew asparagus. We grew asparagus in our backyard,
Oh man,
and
you
so
guys' piss
I
was
was very,
terrible out there.
I was very
oh
funny.
You
Asparagus.
guys
You
were
found
No,
just
no,
another one? Oh.
fucking the
no. We
sewage
sold.
up over there. That- you can smell that
No, no.
motherfucking river from a mile away.
All
Man.
right. A zebra, really, Rachy? A zebra.
Your area of town
Okay,
was
let's
called the
focus.
Runoff.
ostrich eggs and zebra.
No, no.
Golly, it probably smells
Okay.
good.
Man.
All right. 33 minutes
Oh,
intro. Thank you to everyone, and also you're welcome. Let's
you
get
never
to the
asked me what I
news.
was playing.
You're
Forza.
welcome. What are you playing,
It's
Cozy?
like, what are you playing, Cozy?
I just finished Split Fiction, so now I can play it again with
Congrats.
someone else.
Ooh,
Congrats.
a game of the year, game of the year contender for real or no?
Yeah, honestly, it was the most mechanically interesting game I've played in a long time.
Okay,
That's
because
good.
Ham said it was definitely like a game
It's
worthy of
like
it last year.
no, I don't think you understand how mechanically interesting it is. Like in the best possible way. Like wow, just
See,
Just like
an
Mixtape.
innovative
That's how
way to
interesting it is.
experience.
I thought
see,
It
I've
Takes
still
Two was
never.
better though.
I thought It
I
Takes
haven't beat
Two.
either of them.
I
Yeah,
think I
same.
enjoyed the back and forth between the characters a lot more in It Takes Two, but I think I enjoyed the overall. I thought It Takes Two felt like just like I've played this game before.
All right. Where was Elon when you were hungry? It was probably in a mine. Why you was eating every 2 days? Because they kicked out the white people in Zimbabwe. They kicked them out. They gave them like 48 hours. They kicked them out.
Texas has never kicked out white people. That's never happened.
And then after the president, Mr. Mugabe, after he kicked out all the white people, the entire banking system of the world collapsed on Zimbabwe. So you could have money in your pocket, but it was worth nothing, and there was nothing in the stores. And yeah, we just had to ration food, and people would stand in line for gas and for bread for hours on end. So yeah, that's why I used to eat uh, once every 2 days, and I'd have to walk, I don't know, 4 kilometers to and from school on an empty stomach. It was a fun time. It really was a fun time. Anyways, Forza Horizon 6
Yay!
appears to have leaked online. Good news.
I mean,
Uh,
it's
the
it's.
much anticipated sixth. It's what, Matt?
Never mind. Never mind. Continue.
The much anticipated sixth game in the Forza Horizon series is set for general release on May 19th.
Ooh.
So 4 days from today. Matt's gonna play it now because
I
Matt
wish I
is
was
a
playing it now.
sniper. Okay, dude, it's a couple of hours. You'll be fine.
Shut the
With
fuck
early
up. I want to play.
access, with early access available from. Oh, so okay, so this is funny. This is funny. So
It's funny.
if I had paid for it, I would have had access to it right now because it is already the 15th in Mozambique. This is so
Yes.
funny.
Yes, you should have it.
Anyways, uh,
Yeah,
so
go ahead and
available.
download that 145 gig download real quick. Just throw that out there.
You can do that anytime.
However, as noted by numerous sources online, screw you, Ham. However, as
Oh, I
noted
got
by
it. I got it the
numerous
first time
sources
you flipped
online.
me off.
No, I'm just making sure. I'm just
Oh
making
yeah,
sure.
it was
However,
received.
however, as noted by numerous sources online, including Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit page, the PC version has been acquired, cracked, and made available for online play. Bro, the guys on PC need to relax. Acquired and cracked. While the main version for the leak has not been fully and officially confirmed, the leading theory is that the preloaded version of the game was uploaded to Steam's backend on Sunday by a developer, but was done so without any encryption. This reportedly made it possible for certain individuals to download the files and apply a crack to make the game playable. VGC has seen the game available for download on certain websites but is not downloaded and therefore cannot verify its validity. However, other players have started posting screenshots on social media and videos on YouTube of them playing the game, while others are sharing advice on Reddit on how to bypass certain crashes and freezes, suggesting that while the crack appears to result in an unstable game, the leak is at least legitimate. Microsoft has yet to
Mm-hmm.
comment on this. Okay, so Microsoft has commented. We're going to get to Microsoft's comment. I want to get your guys' take on this one. How do you all feel
So
about Forza 6 uh, leaking? Matt, you can go first because you're like
didn't
the Forza head, yeah.
didn't I mean, I'm posing this as a question, but I know to be true because I saw it.
Hmm.
Uh, I saw some guy who's like streaming days ago. He's like playing
Yeah,
Forza Horizon 6. I'll probably get banned.
yeah.
Now I don't know if it was exactly that guy, but the next day I saw a funny article that was like, Forza Horizon 6 player plays game early gets an 8,000 year ban, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
probably shouldn't have played it early. Probably should have just waited, but I don't know. I mean, that's unfortunate and everything, but you probably should have just waited.
I
Don't
mean, no.
don't play a leaked version of a
You
game.
just do it on.
Oh,
You
don't
just
be
do it on
posting
your.
it, right?
You just do it on your what you call it account, your burner
Your
account.
alt
Duh, that's what
account.
everyone does.
Yes, everyone has that is true. Everyone has an alt account. He should have been playing on his alt account. But I mean, here's the thing. It feels like every or every anticipated game gets leaked at some point. I mean, shit. GTA is coming out later this year. That got leaked like what 2 years ago.
Yes,
Wolverine
yes.
was entirely playable from start to finish. Like what, a year and a half ago? I
That was
mean,
nuts.
it's
That
not
was nuts.
it's not good. But it happens all the time apparently.
The other
Um,
thing is, you have to remember, people gonna do it.
yeah, people will absolutely, as long as people can do it, they're gonna do it. Uh, so in that aspect, it really doesn't surprise me. It's just like, man, I would expect, especially from Microsoft, I would expect something to be, or a little more things to be in place to stop it from happening. Especially for something that's as anticipated as, like, this is their biggest IP. Besides, I get it, Call of Duty, whatever, but like,
Currently, no, you're right. Currently, yeah.
sure, yeah, Call of Duty's had its off year. I mean, a really horrible, terrible, just whatever.
This is definitely their most like prestigious IP.
Yes,
It just
exactly,
does its thing.
100%.
And
Like
who would
there
have thought
was,
a racing game?
it is, and
Madness. Madness.
I like I didn't even realize until like a couple of hours ago that the reviews were out for this. And when I realized that, I was like, I don't even really need to look it up because I just saw the videos popping up in my YouTube recommended, like for the reviews and everything. And I was like,
Hmm.
I bet you. I don't even need to look this up, but I bet you if I look it up, it's gonna be above 90. And I looked it up, it's like a 92. Yeah, it's a given. Which is pretty cool considering. I mean, Cozy just said it is a racing game. It's cool to see that a racing game kind of has that kind of cachet.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the subplot of that.
Yeah.
Racing, racing games used to be huge
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, right? For us people with at least one piece of white hair on our face or head.
Yep.
And then they kind of died off. I would say maybe around 2008, 2009, they kind of died off. Is
Mm-hmm.
Forza, like as a genre, right? Obviously, Gran Turismo was still kind of kicking in, but as a genre, you didn't see as many racing games, and from the ones that would come out, even Gran Turismo, the sales were kind of like dipping. Like the interest has always been waning since like 2008.
Yeah.
Is this
Well,
proof?
that's more or less because of licensing and also, like, you gotta think it was pretty much after like the whole EA big saga that all
Hmm.
these different companies, whether it was the NFL, NBA, FIFA, so all the sports, but then also like racing games and stuff like that. Like any kind of IP that was highly licensed and coveted got kind of pulled away from the gaming scene more or less. I don't know why exactly, but like it just seemed like, yeah, right around that 2008, between 2008 to 2011, I'd say like it feels like
They vanished.
creativity got heavily nerfed. Like to the point where it was just like everybody was so worried about their stuff and public perception. Um, I, I'm not trying to be political, but maybe it was just whatever the Obama era happened because everybody took, everybody had all their different, ways of getting offended. Karens, rose up like that, like that was that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
era.
that was the time of the Karens.
Heavily.
Yeah,
That was that heavily
the
time of
blonde
era.
haircut on the
So like
side.
everything from that era has been nerfed and we've been trying to slowly get it back ever since.
Get back. Oh
Forza
God,
is a piece that like even though Forza was always kind of
racing
doing its
games,
own thing,
not just Forza.
we're trying to get that kind of cool factor with like they're using Japan as like a way to be cool, right? Like we can clearly see they're using Japan to be cool. Like that's obvious. Why? Because Japan's cool. It is. It just is what it is. But we're also trying to get back like NBA Street and all these other things. Like people are pushing, trying to get some of this stuff back. But yeah, right
Even the
around that
latest Need for
time,
Speed.
2000, between 2008 and 2011, like just nerfed, just
Yeah.
absolutely nerfed. Like everything became like super controversial, like or injury prone, or CTE was a big thing coming out around that time, and like just everything it was just everything was a trap, it felt like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
So
honestly
so
think
so my point was before you came up with the explanation, I'm sorry, Cozy, is that is Forza an example of like, guys, it, it doesn't matter what the genre is, just make an awesome product.
Yes.
Whatever genre you can think of from back in the day that people don't engage with that much in terms of developers, go back, grab one of those, and do a great job.
Yeah.
yes and no. I think people like so the thing about Forza is that makes it kind of like what you call it is because it's very as a racing game it's very low stakes. It can be high
That's
stakes if
true.
you want it to, but
That's
it's low
true.
stakes. It's very low stakes. I have won nary a game in Forza. In fact, every time the game tells me, "Hey, you want to lower the difficulty because you just lose."
Yeah.
Uh,
Damn.
but it's fun. But a lot of people don't want to play a game where they're not winning. So a lot of these genres that you think of, it's not going to be some great revival because as they function, you have to change them to something else where someone can win.
Well, but that was kind of an era of low stakes games. Like even what we just got done talking about that whole time, the NFL Blitz, the NBA Streets, the NFL Streets, the FIFAs, and like the your midnight clubs. Those were all low stakes games. All of them were super
It wasn't
like
it
like
wasn't
like,
so
like
serious.
you could make the games hard difficulty wise, and mostly it was just like for like Midnight Club, for instance, it was just rubber banding. Right?
Yeah.
It was just like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
these cars catching up to you in the most impossible ways, right? That's all it was. But
Or you
really,
catching
the
up to
game was
them even though you're driving shit.
yeah. Like really, the idea was just to have a lot of dope ass music with a lot of dope ass cars with a lot of dope ass functionalities, and you just go do shit. And that's exactly what Forza kind of is a little bit, but it's just like a lot newer version. I'd say maybe kind of like it has a lot of creativity. I'm not going to say that they like clearly it has a lot of creativity, but like it definitely like and you can say this about a lot of games nowadays. It definitely doesn't, and I feel like it's almost impossible too for a lot of these games to have the type of soul that the games back in the days had, that had a lot of relation to reality. Even like there's even games that had straight up Mountain Dew ads and Pizza Hut ads, and I mean fucking what was it like Need for Speed,
Underground
like
too.
Underground 2
Dude,
had
there was a Pepsi
T-Mobile. Like
game.
T-Mobile was your way of communicating in that. Am I right? Was it T-Mobile or was it singular?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it
It
was.
was T-Mobile.
I think it was T-Mobile, and they also
I think it was
did Boost. I
T-Mobile.
want to say.
I remember in Def Jam Fight for New York, they had the little T-Mobile slider phone thing that you popped up
Hmm.
that like Snoop Dogg would like send you messages and stuff like that on and stuff like that. You remember?
Yeah.
Like there and the thing is, obviously social media wasn't as big back then as it is today, but nobody complained about that. They thought it was cool that real life was in the game. Like
Uh,
real life
Yeah.
is in the game with real music that I just got done hearing in my car before I came
so
inside.
the other big thing about this
With real
is
That was
character.
cool.
also the price of game, making a game, and everyone really wants a bigger piece of the pie. So like Def Jam, for example, a lot of those types of games
Def
happen
Jam
because
killed themselves, man.
but think about it. Think about how much licensing that would be. It'd be a
It's a lot.
murderous
It's a
amount
lot
of
of money.
licensing. So a lot of times that's not becomes not worth it.
I tell you what, if you can figure out how to pay college students to go to school, I think you can figure out how to play a video game or construct a video game. The NIL is like the craziest thing I've ever heard of. And it's cool, right? Because I mean, I think if you're working that hard and you don't have time for anything else
It's
but
the most obvious
that,
thing.
that it makes sense. But I'm just saying, like, the loopholes and crazy stuff that they used to do illegally was insane. And they somehow figured out a way to pay people and make the business grow, get bigger, and more entertaining than it ever has been. Why can't you do that with video games?
Um, in what aspect? Do you mean like having people paying everyone for everything?
Well, what I'm saying is the like the NCAA and stuff like that allowed like for instance, college football, the video game is back. Oh my God. Why is it back? Because of money. It's back because of
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
And
It's not because they
it's as
actually care.
But
simple as it's so popular that people were willing to pay boosters and all these other people that nobody will ever know, that people that will never be in the credits of these video games were willing to say, hey, give me my shit back. And they're like,
but it's
yo,
been recent.
but we had lawsuits. And they're like, no, we don't care about the lawsuits. We'll figure that out. Give me my shit back. That's what happened. It took a 10-year drought, and guess what? It is back. And it is very popular. Am I wrong about that? It is back. It could have stayed gone forever. And that's the thing is like, to me,
It was cheap
money
when you
does
could.
a lot more talking than people think.
It was cheaper when you could, but those were cheaper when you could just be like whatever and not have to care about paying people as much. Nowadays, that's the big issue. Like, and it's like these big companies that are making these games. So if they have to fork over too much, it suddenly becomes less worth it. Like, and that's the truth about car games.
I think also like the mix of, because I don't know if they've ever talked about it, but I imagine it's probably not super inexpensive to make, for relatively speaking, to make Forza Horizon. Uh, and then you factor in the cost of development plus all the money that they have to shell out for licensing, of which they do a lot of. Like back in the day, you had a smaller, like making a game just costed less. So it was like, okay, we got to shell out this money for licensing. Need for Speed, God knows Need for Speed did that shit because everything in Need for Speed, everything, like down to speakers in your car, were licensed, like actual products,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they did it very, very well. And it's like, and
Man,
credit to Need for Speed, because whether you like the new Need for Speeds or not, I loved Unbound, but whether you like it or not, they're still doing that. They're
Yeah.
still doing that. And but like I feel like most games say there's a developer, not quite double A, not quite triple A. We want to put out a racing game. We would obviously like it to have we'd obviously like it to have all of our favorite vehicles. We like it to have all the cool parts and everything, but we just can't afford to do that. So then you're left with like, you a game like Car X is a good example. It's like they have all the cars, they just can't call them what they are. And but like, for there's like a certain subset of people, I'm not, of which I'm not a part of, who like when they see that, oh, this game looks really cool, and then you look it up and you're like looking at gameplay and you're like, this RX-7's, why is it not called a Mazda RX-7? Why is it called some made up name? Oh, because they don't have licensing. And you're like, oh, well, that's kind of lame. It's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who look at that and they can't get over that. And those are
100%.
those are people that you're not selling to, even though they probably would like the game. if they just sat down, because again, CarX is a perfect example of that. It's like probably CarX, honestly, to me is like the best Need for Speed game that's been out since Carbon, and nobody talks about it like that. Nobody talk. They made a fucking amazing game, and it doesn't get nearly, even like remotely, the respect or love it deserves.
That
People
goes
want to
back to
feel
what
the
I'm
part they
saying. People
love.
want to be in real. People want
I
to be
agree.
in reality in like in a fun way that takes them kind of out of their own, but gives them the type of stuff that they wish they had in reality.
I
Like, so if
agree
you
with
can
that.
hop in a Dodge Viper GTS from '97 and you have your person dressed the way that you want with the sound system in the car that you want and the tires and rims, spoiler, all that stuff, and you pull up to the store down the street that has some cool stuff that you've seen in real life, like, bro, come on now. Like, we've sat like all of us, I'm sure all of us on the panel except maybe Cozy have sat down at the comedy club in GTA 4 and was like, fuck yeah.
Sure, and I
You know
agree
what I'm
with
saying?
you.
But that Cat Williams right
Oh yeah,
there
that
in
shit was
GTA
good.
4, you're like, yo,
Dude,
I'm gonna put my controller down for a minute. This is too
that was
dope.
wild.
But also, I'd say
Dude,
it's
I
because
still listen to WCTR from San Andreas. Like I have the audio and I still listen to WCTR. It's crazy.
That's cool, but all that costs money.
exactly. It's like
It does. No,
that's
I
all.
get that.
That's all a lot of money that the average developer, the kind of people who really are passionate about this. I'm not saying that AAA developers aren't passionate
Genre
about stuff.
passionate. The genre
Exactly.
passionate
Like
developer.
the people who are dying to make Need for Speed Underground 2 don't have the kind of money it would take to make Need for Speed Underground 2 the way that you or me would want it to be
Today.
made. They don't have that money. And because EA doesn't care about making Need for Speed Underground 2.
Well, but
They
that's the problem at the end of the day, right? Is
because
that you just said you just said it right there. EA doesn't care to make that. But
no.
there is clearly an audience, and I'd say an overwhelming audience, as much as Cozy likes to say, you know, we're old or we moved on or whatever. I mean, when they brought back college football after 11 years, that wasn't that was a Series S seller
Sure.
when they finally came like that came out of nowhere. They're like, oh, Series S has started booming again. Why? Because of fucking college football 25, not even an Xbox game. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's it's not our problem, and I don't really think that the whole like age thing or like, you know, we're old and we like certain things or like, you know, yeah, I do feel bad for the people that Matt just got done talking about, the people that want to create this stuff but don't have the kind of money, but see the clear potential. Like, come on, man. Like, we got 50
Ah.
fucking
So here's how college football did it. They didn't pay any
we got
royalties.
what?
They didn't pay any royalties.
What do you mean?
They didn't pay royalties. So if you don't pay royalties, it's a lot cheaper.
Okay.
That's
But
the
they
problem.
but
Like
well but time out. They figured out a way to do it though.
your average person isn't going to be like, no, you can't give me $200 to use my song once, to use my likeness. People don't want that. Like, of course, college students are going to do that because they're not exactly.
But you got to remember that the whole thing stopped because of what you're talking about right now.
What?
People weren't getting money
Well,
for
they didn't have to pay them before. It didn't matter. They didn't have to pay them. If, like, you know, the institution said, yeah, use them, they got used. They couldn't do anything about it. And then they stopped making it because suddenly it was like, whoopsie, we have to pay them.
exactly, and then they did because guess what? People wanted it.
And then they found a way.
Solved.
But the thing is, you're just talking about that specific incidence. Now think about like other companies, other big companies are actual big companies that make
Yeah,
money.
I am thinking about them, and I'm thinking about how much free advertising or low costing advertising they're missing out on from being stingy and thinking they can't make enough off of somebody. They could. They could have their they can get 10 toes down in it and actually give it a damn try, but they don't want to.
because it's
That's
not
not the
it's not worth
that's
it. They
not
don't
our
think
that
it's
that, that,
not
that,
our
that, that
problem, but we're not
no no
getting
no
it
I'm saying
because
it's not my problem. I mean it is something that I wish to look forward to and believe in, and I will continue to believe in. You give the people what the fuck they want, and you'll get paid. I mean, it happened just now at Crimson Desert. They showed off all that stuff. Everybody said it was fake. No way. That can't happen. They copied all these other games. That's
I said
silly.
it.
All this other
I
stuff.
said it.
And guess what's still selling like crazy? The game that people wanted. But meanwhile, we have all these other games that people didn't ask for that seem to be failing repeatedly. But like we're just old though, right? Like I'm just
games
saying,
that
like
aren't games that aren't what you call
people
are
know
still
what they
failing too.
want.
Games that people ask for are still failing too. People say like I would want this and it still fails. That's the thing. It's like you can't depend on like what people say because we see what they buy. There would be a lot more big car games if everyone was benefiting from them. But, clearly they aren't because there aren't
Yeah,
more.
but where are these good car games, Cozy? Besides
Matt just
Forza,
said car
where are these
car
Car
X.
X.
monstrously
Matt
good
just
Car
said
X.
car
car
games?
X.
Car X.
Matt just said car X.
Car X is
I'm not
great.
mad.
Okay,
There's tons of. In fact, if you go on Steam and just
and
like
this
look,
one,
there's a game that just came out not too long ago. I'm gonna have to find it in my wish list. But there's like multiple games, if you especially if you're on PC, because they always get the early access stuff and everything, and developers often focus on PC first. In a lot of cases, if you're a small developer, I'm trying to see if I can find this in my wish list. But there's so many like really awesome looking car games. Not like I've bought every one and played them all for myself because I just don't have the money to do that. But like there's so many fucking amazing looking car games, and like you'll click on them and Steam and you'll see like it's got good reviews, but it's like 200, 300 people reviewed it. And like I look at a game like Car X, I'm like, how is this not more popular? Like it doesn't like because this is exactly like this is what I would have wanted Underground 3 to be. And Underground 2 was fucking everyone loved that shit. But like for some reason do we not love it now? Like I don't I that's the
I've never
part that
heard of car
confuses
X.
me. I don't understand, like do we just not is it I obviously it's a different time. Time moves on, but it's like god that shit was so popular and now it's just like some of the games hit. Forza Horizon's a good example, but most of them just they can be as great as anything. It doesn't matter. I
Cost
thought
the money
Unbound
for
was great.
advertisement push.
I
What's
thought
the
Unbound
highest
was
concurrence? Like,
I don't think
how
it's
many people play
advertising though.
car
I
X?
just think it's just reality being stripped out of that game so purposefully. Like that can't be a skyline, and so people won't look at it as a skyline. So it's not a skyline. Nobody cares about it anymore.
Talking about
You
Matt,
actually
is it
put
car X
that
Street or
GTR symbol and it is certified on that sucker. People feel a different type of way.
what
People
are you
just
asking me,
do.
Loke?
What's that?
No, Loke was asking me a question. He tried to ask me something.
I'm asking the car. Is it Car X Street? Is it
Car
Car
X
X
Street.
Street?
Car X Street. Car X Street. And I'm gonna while I'm talking,
I've never heard of this game.
I'm gonna find the one. How do I find my wish list on Steam? This is so ridiculous. Whatever, I'll find it. But there's a ton of racing games. In fact, I think I found it. Hold on, where's it at? It is man. So Lead the Dragon's one of them, but that's not the one I was talking about. I can't find it. I must not have wishlisted it, which is tragic. But like, there's a bunch, especially now. There's like some sort of I don't even know if you call it a renaissance because I don't remember it happening much at all back in the day. But like, there's a
Okay, so
really
here's what I'll say about Car X Street. I
yeah
just looked it up
yeah
on Steam DB. I've seen some trailers. So
yeah.
this is not a AAA racing game.
No, it's not. By no means is it a AAA racing game.
This is a small game.
by a small studio.
Okay, is it fair, Matt? Is it fair to guess? Is it fair to guess that this is a small studio? We're talking
Yes.
about less than 100 devs. Is that fair?
I don't know exactly a number, but
Okay.
probably yeah.
So here's how I look at it, right? I just seen it here. There's about 600 people playing it right now. It has an all-time peak of 7,000 players, and
Yeah.
it averages about 1,000 players a day. It averages about
Okay.
1,000 players a day. Matt, for a team of 100 people, this game is a
Yeah.
massive success.
Okay.
Can we agree?
Sure. Yeah.
So what I'm taking from this
Yeah.
is that there aren't games on the level of Forza, right, in terms of success, but there's definitely success being had from
Yeah.
the smaller teams.
I'd also yes, I 1,000% agree with that. But my point, but that's my kind of my point is like all of like there's so many great racing games that I think the game, by the way, I just came to me. I didn't see it for sure, but I think the game I'm talking about specifically is a game called Screamer. But uh, that was my point. Is like there's so many great racing games made by smaller teams that it's like, and I get it because a lot of people are on console, a lot of people are on like whatever they're on. You know, you don't always get to play the game that's only on Steam. I understand that. That's fair. But like, it's nuts that it's not more
I
popular.
mean,
And
even
I
if
just
even if the game is everywhere, we don't have an infinite amount of money, and we don't have an
yes,
infinite amount of time.
absolutely.
So
But I looked up Need for Speed Unbound on Steam DB. Need for Speed Unbound was great. By no means is it the best Need for Speed, but it's a great game. It's literally it's got 60% positive reviews. Why? It has 542 people. It's the last Need for Speed, and it's a really good game. It's got 500 people playing right now. Maybe it's just
500, yeah, yeah, that's
maybe
true.
it's just not that popular, eh, which is like fair enough, but also like it's still a great game. It's still a great game. Like there's tons of these great
I
games.
think
It's
it's
just I
pretty
don't
good. I think it's a really good game. I bought the game. I bought the physical copy for the game.
nice.
I bought the physical copy and I bought a digital copy of that game. Like I really like that game.
Yes,
But it is incredibly surface level and compared to some of the past Need for Speed games.
sure.
It is
And it's
That's fair.
4 years old.
incredibly and it's what?
4 years
And
old.
it's 4 years old.
Oh, I mean, like time doesn't have anything to do with it, like in my opinion, because I look back at like the undergrounds, the midnight clubs, even like SRS, right? Street Races
Jesus,
City
Street
for
Hmm.
Racing
those of y'all
Syndicate. Wow. Shout
from back in
and
the day.
Juiced. Shout
Like,
out to Juiced as well.
yeah, yeah, Juiced back in the day.
Uh,
Like there was a bunch of those kind of games, and obviously Midnight Club and Need for Speed was like the top dogs of that time period. Rockstar was going nuts during that time period with all kinds of great games. They even had a crazy ping pong game that was nuts. But anyways, what I was trying to say is like just the level of care and out of pocket. Like, bro, who the fuck makes a who the fuck makes it possible for Birdman to be in your game announcing the entire time? Birdman. He's one of the most retarded people I fucking know in the music industry. But he
But they made
was
that work.
so cool in Midnight Club Dub Edition Remix. Yo, I'm just saying the level of swag and replayability was different for the underground games and the Midnight Club games for that time compared to the most recent Need for Speed Unbound that they gave us. That game was just like, you know,
So
you're you're in a club, right? You're in a really small club, and you're just trying to win like you're trying to win and get your car back, and like it was a really fast paced story. It was over really fast.
So my point, is that back in the day we didn't know how many people were playing a game 1 year later, 2 years later, 3 years later. Like your subjective view of the replayability of Midnight Club, it cannot be argued because you can't prove it and neither can I. Like you can prove for, I can't prove against. Do you know what I mean? So, as far as the replayability of Midnight Club and games from that era, there's really nothing I can add to what you just said because I don't have evidence to agree or disagree. But I sort of pull it back to what we're talking about with Matt. When Matt, no, actually to what you said, Ham, when you said that, oh, it doesn't really matter whether a game is old or not. I looked up uh, an example that just popped in my head. Doom. I think we all agree that Doom 2016 is one of the greatest games of all time, right? I think it's one of the
Yeah.
best games of all time. Doom 2016 has 1,500 people playing right now.
Yes.
It is
And
a
honestly,
single
that's
player
more than I would
game.
have expected.
Wow.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Doom 2016.
Point is, it only has 1,500.
Yeah.
By this metric, it doesn't mean the game is subpar in any way, shape, or form. It just means that it's old. And that's my defense of Need for Speed Unbound. Because all time peak, we're talking about like almost 20,000 people. All time
And
peak of Doom is like 40,000 people. So the way I grade single player games is like, yeah, it's not really you can't really look at like the current people playing it and then say it's a failure because of that.
what is. Here's a quick question. What is the second most popular racing? Because I think we agree Forza Horizon right now is the most popular
Yeah,
racing game.
I would
What's
say Gran
this?
Turismo. I would say Gran Turismo is the
Yeah, that's what I
second
was
most
thinking.
popular game.
Racing
Okay.
game
Racing,
or
racing, just
because I mean honestly it'd probably be Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I was trying to get
Because
like
nah.
a
racing's racing at that point.
yeah.
If we're throwing Forza and Gran Turismo next to each other, then we have to add Mario Kart because Forza's nowhere near
I forgot about
simulating.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
forgot about
I,
Mario Kart.
See, okay, Bill in the chat says Motorfest if we're talking third party. I was thinking more of a game that's available on Steam because I just wanted to look something up. I will out of
What's wrong with the
curiosity.
chat? The
How
chat
much
has
did
frozen on my
Assetto
PC.
Corsa sell?
Ooh, Assetto, that's a good one. I'll look up Assetto Corsa because I know that's very popular on PC. That's a
Assetto
perfect game.
Corsa
Yeah.
probably one of the ones that's like insanely popular, but you have to be in like
So
really into it to know.
yes, it's Assetto Corsa is very simulation, but like on PC that game is nuts because like people love it not just for the base game but for the mods and everything that you can do. So it's very popular on PC.
Yeah, the
I
stuff
looked
that
it
keeps
up.
coming in, yeah.
I looked it up. So Forza Horizon 5's all-time peak on Steam, just on Steam, it's only one platform, was 81K. Assetto Corsa is one of the most popular racing games on PC. Its all-time peak is 20K. So it's like I think Forza
You
Horizon
gotta remember, a
is
lot of people playing that game are using racing sims. So,
they absolutely are.
like, you don't rock up to that game with a
Yeah, they've got the
controller.
whole rig and everything.
You don't
Let's
do
No,
type
that.
that
Like,
in.
no,
No.
sir.
Assetto Corsa though, that's like yeah, so the racing sim, the kart racer well is pretty much gone. And I think the thing is the people who play most racing games are probably regular like that engage with racing games are probably more into racing sims largely.
Yeah.
And
Like
then you
I
get
looked up
people that dip into the kart racers and then dip out or dip into the arcade racers and dip out.
yeah. And I looked up because Bill's in the chat said
Yeah, yeah.
Motorfest. Now, out of curiosity, I looked up Motorfest. Motorfest, all time peak on Steam is 13K. So
That's
like,
rough.
I think
God
I.
damn.
My point is that I think
I guess
Forza
they do have the
Horizon,
Ubisoft launcher though on PC, so there's
but
Oh yeah.
this is on Steam. This is on
I
Steam.
Yeah.
know, I know, I know. This is just Steam. That's why I said I
Yeah.
guess they do have the Ubisoft launcher
Oh yeah.
as
Fair enough.
well.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough. But yeah, my point
The
was
new
like
Star Wars racer, yes, Fuzzy.
Horizon.
The new Star Wars racer is gonna be good.
Dude, that looks pretty awesome. I
that
can't lie.
that dude, I remember when that came out for 64, and that was hot. It was hot when it came
Yeah.
out for 64. It's finna
This one
rake.
looks monstrous.
It's finna
Yep.
rake when it comes out for these new consoles. It's gonna be. It could be a console seller.
That would be interesting.
I
I'll
can see it.
probably be getting that.
Like I don't think it'll be
I'll
like a
probably be getting that.
long term, like like months on end console seller. But I could see
Yeah.
it be. I could see it being kind of like what college football was when it came back, where it just has just a
Be popping.
spike in console sales because everyone's favorite IP just had something cool happen.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
It looks like there's
Forza.
a story in that game too, which looks
Forza.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a campaign. It's short. We I think we talked about it in one of our BullSittin podcasts a couple of weeks ago. It's a short story, but it looks very polished. So definitely gonna give that one a go.
Yeah, it's very Call of
Uh,
Duty-ish, right? It teaches you how to play the game, and then you're probably online from there.
Woo-hoo.
which is probably why I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna buy it day one, because
What?
I'm not paying $60-$70 for a tutorial. I'm not doing that.
I'm kind of
I
with
want to
Roke
pay.
on that one right there. It's just like
We're
that.
still
Like that
talking
game
about
looks
Star
really
Wars.
attractive, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna shell about $70 for a mostly online game.
We're talking about Star Wars, or what are we
Yeah,
talking about?
Yeah, Star Wars.
yeah,
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, I can't say anything because I won't get it just because it's Star Wars.
yeah. If I'm paying full price, I want 15 hours. I want 20 hours of a campaign. Give me something. Give me something. Don't give me 6 hours. Don't give me 10 hours. Come on. Anyways, back to the news. Forza Horizon 6 studio threatens franchise-wide and hardware bans for anyone playing its pirated,
Threatened.
leaked
They followed through
build.
on that shit. They slammed
Oh,
dunk
for
it.
that one guy. For that
They
one
sure
guy.
they put that motherfucker in a pretzel.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's
They
done.
folded him. Yep. I hope it was a burner account. The PC version of Forza
Shit.
leaked over the weekend, with pirates acquiring, cracking, and sharing the full game ahead of its May 19 release. While the main reason for the leak has not been officially confirmed, the initial theory was that the preloaded version of the game may have been uploaded to Steam's backend on Sunday by a developer, but done so without any encryption. Now, in a statement on X, Playground Games has officially confirmed that the pirated copies exist, but also says the reason for the leak wasn't due to the game being preloaded on Steam. Quote, "We are aware of the reports that a build of Forza Horizon 6 has been obtained prior to its release and can confirm this is not the result of a preloaded issue," it said. A preload issue, it said. The studio also warns that, okay, let's go to the next quote. "We are taking strict enforcement action against
Yeah.
any individuals found accessing this build, including franchise wide and hardware bans," it stated.
And
We
literal
encourage
jail
fans
time.
we encourage fans to sit tight for the game's release on May 19th. Um, I want to go first on this one.
Do it.
I hadn't really dug in on this, so I'm probably going to make one or two mistakes when I say what I'm going to say. And I hope the chat and you guys keep me honest and point out any
Uh,
incongruencies from
just
whatever
wing
I
it.
say.
Yeah,
Um,
just wing it.
I am concerned. I am concerned. Franchise wide and hardware bans. Does
Mm-hmm.
this open the door? Stick with me, people. Does this open the door for
Look,
PC
you're about to
guys like
find out something that's been in effect for a long time. I have a feeling. Continue though.
for for PC guys like me? does this open the door for Xbox and as a consequence Microsoft to sit there and be like, oh, you pirated uh what's it, Forza Horizon 6? Not only are we banning you from Forza Horizon 6, your Windows won't boot up anymore.
No, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah, then because then you're pushing people to another operating system, which is exactly what
Dude,
Microsoft does
I'm
not
already
want.
thinking I'm gonna learn Linux.
No, no, look,
from reading
you're
this, I'm just like,
you're taking too drastic of a jump.
Exactly.
It would be just shutting down your account.
You've just
Exactly.
violated the
And
terms
then
of
if
service
you
for your Xbox
violate it
account.
again
Yep.
or repeatedly violate it with other accounts, they could get your IP address.
Yep.
So you can still use Windows, buddy. You just won't be able to use any video game type service from Microsoft, and that is the most part, right? That is at least the most part of that.
okay,
It's
because what it
the
says,
gaming division. It won't be like if you want to boot up Word or PowerPoint and you want to make your case using their stuff. If you want to go to court, you want to pop up Microsoft PowerPoint versus Microsoft, just know that you in some shit. You probably ain't gonna get out of it.
because it says here hardware bans. They didn't say console bans.
That's
They said
included.
hardware.
That is
included.
Hardware is console, fool.
Yes.
Come on,
Exactly.
man.
No, listen, guys, listen.
No,
I'm
look,
not,
I'm
I'm
getting
not saying the
tired of
console.
listening.
Also, a hardware ban in this case,
I'm
would
not saying the
be
console is not hardware. I'm saying
it is.
PC is also
What is the
hardware.
console?
What is this I
What is
would
the
say type shit?
Wait,
Like,
wait,
go
wait,
to
wait.
court
Is the
and say,
console
I
considered
would
hardware?
say, Judge, I didn't
would
make
say I
that big
didn't
of
commit
a
that crime.
mistake. I would say that I wasn't speeding 120 miles an hour is how I usually get to work, officer. I'd
Oh my
say I
god.
was being safe. How
I
about
would
you?
say you were moving too slow.
I'd say you should get a faster car.
Dude, so
All right. Why am I
the
getting this
hardware.
accent? Why? Matt,
That's
go
true.
ahead.
I would say I was going the proper speed.
Fuck off, Matt.
But no, like the hardware is the console. It's also the PC. But in this case, Loke, hardware bans would be like you're banned from playing this game, and maybe even what Ham said, you're banned from accessing Microsoft games. You might just be banned from accessing Microsoft games.
Yeah, Call of
Which-
Duty's been doing this shit for years.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Call
here's
of
the
Duty's been
thing.
doing this shit for years.
And here's the
Call
thing.
of Duty doesn't have a console or
I'm not.
a fucking
I'm
PC.
Well, they kind of do now. They kind of do now.
True.
But like,
true.
here's the thing. Am I mad at Microsoft for doing a hardware ban on a motherfucker who's playing a leaked version of their game? Listen, I don't think it's awesome, but also, am I mad at them? No. I mean, like, why would I want someone playing a leaked version of my game? If I'm Microsoft, why the fuck would I want
Yeah,
that?
you don't want that. You don't
Why
want
would
that.
I not punish you for doing that shit? It doesn't make like if you're gonna do that, you should probably be ready to accept that you're probably gonna get in trouble for it. If the publisher or developer gives a fuck at all, you'll probably get in trouble for it. And trust me, Microsoft gives a fuck. They've got a lot of money and they give a fuck. So don't do that. Just don't do that.
Why would you want to live in the world where that couldn't happen?
Yeah.
Because,
Couldn't
like,
or could?
because in my opinion, if we're allowing stuff like that to just happen, I just feel like like the longer that goes, the more that quality is diminished because people can't get paid, so people will care less. So, I mean, I just feel like that's a slippery slope to just be like, oh yeah, it's fine, just steal. Stealing's fine.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
eventually
can't
you
say
start to
nothing.
lose trust in a lot of the people that actually gave a damn and paid. I mean, look at the way that me and Matt talk about Destiny 2 all the time.
Oh,
Ooh,
dude, fuck them.
they screwed
I'm
you guys
sorry.
on that one.
You see what I'm saying? It's just like we'll never forget that we paid full price for a game
Damn, man.
that didn't give us all the content and also became free. And they
Yep.
never gave us any money back and said, "Hey, my bad."
Not only no money, but they didn't even give me like a little in-game reward. They didn't even give me some supporter type shit.
Nothing.
They gave me
But
nothing.
even worse is they have to do something because, like, from a legal standpoint, if you do nothing, it sets a precedent.
Yep.
So
Right.
from a legal standpoint, if you're just letting people, like, oh, whatever, then you decide you
Yep.
can't later on do anything against it because
Yeah, it
then when you
opens
go
the
to
door.
court, they're going to be like, hey, you didn't, like the same as copyright. Like, hey, you didn't say anything before, and
Yep.
like,
Now it's a problem.
Like, there has to
100%.
be
That's fair.
consequences. Whether
That's
there's
fair.
a warning or not is up to the person that is in charge of said product, right? Like obviously you'll give somebody a slap on the wrist that's done it one time. They did it one time and they streamed and really fucked you up, right? But that's different than the person that you decided to trust again that did it again to you, right?
Yeah.
But the bad thing about doing that is
Yeah.
is now that that person did it a second time to me, this person that screwed up that probably won't screw up again, I'm already not trusting. And that's just going to be a domino effect of if you let this kind of shit just go rampant, it will just ruin the quality of everything across the board. And I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our C4 skill says they knew the risk. Bill says it's
Exactly.
not awesome, but also kind of deserved for people who do it. Call me a shill. It's not being a shill. It's not being a
No, it's
shill.
not. It's
Y-
not.
y- If you go ahead and participate in that, you do run the risk of getting the
Mm-hmm.
consequences.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Uh,
called being a shill at all. I think it's called
No.
having empathy. If you if you were on the side of selling something, would you want that to happen to you?
Hell
No.
no. Hell no, dude.
So, seeing that you have empathy, you feel bad seeing that happen, even if it is to a big business, right? Even if
Yep.
it is to a big
yeah,
business, because there's a lot of people that aren't mega rich that work there that are just trying to make a living, and this is cutting into that.
Yep.
yeah,
Because guess who's not going to take a pay cut? The guy up top. He ain't taking no pay cut. So
No.
who's going to lose their job today? Because this
Lo
game is just running rampant. The the,
Lokes
the,
losing
the,
his
the
job.
people on the low part. So yeah,
Yep.
I don't like this. It's just so selfish. It's so selfish. If you're
Yep.
gonna do it, and my boss actually said this earlier. I was talking to my boss. My boss said, if you're gonna lie, do it good.
That's true though.
If
Do
you're
it
gonna
good.
lie, do it good. Like obviously not condoning lying, but it's
Yeah.
just like, yo, if you're not coming to work, don't say I'm not coming to work because I went to brunch with my mama. Say I'm not going to work because I'm under the weather today, boss. Regardless of what you're actually doing, I'm under the
Yeah.
weather, boss. The boss is gonna remember, oh, this person was sick, whatever. But they won't forget that you said you went to brunch with your mama and said fuck work.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's a big
Yeah.
difference. I mean, if you're gonna
Don't be
do something,
posting.
and that's
Don't
what I'm
be
saying. If this
posting.
person was gonna play Forza Horizon 6, why you gotta stream it, dog? You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I think that's what really caused the issue. I think that's what really caused the issue.
The thing is,
You're
yeah.
that.
Because
I seen this, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I let y'all go off. I seen this video, and maybe you guys have seen it. This dude picked up a rock and threw it at a seal in the ocean.
Oh
oh yeah,
yeah.
the billionaire. I saw
Yeah, I
that.
did see
Yeah.
this.
And when
I
people were
saw that.
talking to him about it, he said, I don't care. I got enough money to
I'm
get me
rich.
out of any situation.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Sue me,
After
bitch.
he had said that, he threw the rock, proceeded to get arrested, and then got his ass beat by the local people. And now he faces up to a year of jail time,
Ooh.
$50,000 in one fine, and over 20K in another fine. And it's like you were real cocky, but you can't get that time back. You can't get that time
And
back.
now,
All this time that you got to waste to do all this other stuff just because you wanted to be cool for 10 seconds? And nobody thought it was cool, so I don't even know what you thought you were
That's the
doing.
thing
He
too.
was
Like, if
also
you,
way too old. He was also way too old.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
he was
unfortunate.
old. He
Why?
had to be
Why?
in his like
he was
later
like in his
50s.
40s.
Later
You
50s.
you said 50s?
He
I
was
thought he was in
not
his
yet.
50s.
I don't know how old he was, but
I've
he
never
was like
seen this.
he was on the better, at
I
least
know
on the
I know
better
he's
half
over
of
40.
40. He was on the better
Yeah,
than
I know he's over
tail end of
40.
40. Like
Yo,
way.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
He
too
was.
bad.
And
It
and
was not some
Ham and
youngin.
Ham and Ham all he has to do now is fuck around and find a judge that cares enough about wildlife.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sure that the judge will care.
He'll
Whoever's
care enough
assigned
to
to
make a
that will
statement.
care because this
Yep.
happened in Maui. This
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Oh
this
ooh,
is this
Oh
no.
didn't
shit.
ooh,
this didn't happen.
ooh.
This didn't happen in some random nobody cares spot in Oregon, even though I know Oregon cares a lot about their ocean side and shit like that. But you see what I'm saying? This isn't some random like Florida event that
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
like stupid shit happens all the time. This is in Maui where people
He done
care
fucked
about
up.
the fucking sand. On the beach, they care
He
about
done
the
fucked
sand.
up.
Bro, so
Yeah, he done fucked up. And
you
That's
that was an
pretty
endangered
good.
seal. That wasn't just a seal. That was an
it was an
endangered seal.
indigenous one, yes. It was a very
He's
specific,
he's in trouble.
don't fuck with this endangered species type seal.
How are you
He fucked up.
how are you over 40 years old acting like a preteen sociopath? How is this happening?
Dude,
Rich. It just
we can
being
start
that
talking about
rich,
the
man.
Epstein
He's so
Island if you
rich, he's
want.
stupid. He's so rich, he's
That's what I was
stupid.
gonna say. We can
Oh,
start.
he's
We can
definitely
start talking about the
stupid.
Epstein Island.
He's
Matt,
definitely
you want to talk about old people doing some
yo,
wild
I'm
shit?
listen. That's a whole
Come
different
on,
level.
man.
I'm
Come
talking
on.
about a motherfucker throwing a rock at a seal. If we want to get to Epstein
Yeah,
Island, that's a whole other thing,
yeah.
buddy. That's a
No, but
whole
the
other thing.
principle remains. The
They're
principle
doing more than
remains.
hitting seals over
Yeah,
there,
they're
man.
they're not hitting any seals over
Just
there.
because you're an older person.
Or
No,
are they hitting
Matt,
seals, if you know what I
Matt.
mean?
Oh,
Oh God,
Oh,
Matt.
come on.
right.
I'm just trying
I'm
to
not
keep
making no jokes
Nice.
about that.
Yeah,
Matt.
Nope.
Matt.
Like
I
I
didn't hear
had
that.
one cocked and loaded. Oh my
Oh,
god, that's
I didn't
bad
hear
enough
Yeah,
that.
to say.
I didn't.
That's bad
yeah.
enough to say right
really?
there. I'm
Bro,
Really?
done.
come on, bro.
Let's move.
Come on, man.
I'm done.
Come on.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
You
done.
know
Man.
what? I'm not even gonna say
What's the next
what I
topic?
wanted to say. Yeah, let's
Yeah. What's
move on. Let's move on.
so Forza
But
Horizon 6?
before we move on to the next topic, I just want to
Yeah.
Racing
say
games.
I'm ve- I'm very happy. I'm very happy this week. This week we have a lot of just video game news. It's not about PlayStation. It's not about Xbox. It's just video games. I'm happy about this.
Anyways,
It's a
Xbox.
little win for me.
Xbox
Oh
better.
God.
Xbox better. Xbox better. Xbox better.
All right. Best Buy tells affiliates it's starting GTA 6 pre-orders next week, sparking speculation that a new trailer is coming. Cozy Beluga, tell us how much this had you shook and how excited you are for more
I am
GTA
so
6
excited.
news.
I'm so excited because it's going to be the biggest GTA yet. And everyone's
Uh-huh.
going to be like, the world's going to stop. There's going to be world peace for like a day and a half while everyone plays GTA and
Mm-hmm.
everything. It'll be the best time ever.
Yeah. All right.
Positive. That's a good way to
All
look
right.
at it.
Yeah, it's very positive.
Look how tiny my
It's not specifically focused on how much he enjoys the game, but all right. What is that?
It's a
What are you
pen.
doing? Oh,
Oh, that's a pen?
Tiny. Yeah.
Okay.
a small ass pen.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
It's a
Matt,
point
GTA
millimeter.
6.
What? I'm sorry. What?
GTA 6. You reckon we're gonna get a? You reckon we're gonna get a trailer for GTA 6 in the next week?
I would hope so. I mean, if you're opening pre-orders, surely you would have a trailer, right? I mean, I guess if any game
Surely.
doesn't need a trailer to go with their pre-order announcement, it would be GTA. But like, surely they have a trailer probably. So yeah, we'll probably see a trailer. Probably see a trailer.
Yeah.
They'll announce the pre-orders. It'll probably be a little bit more expensive than people like, and people are gonna complain about it. And I'm not even gonna bother complaining because here's the reality. I'm gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And what the fuck do I look like getting on here complaining and crying, knowing damn well I'm gonna buy it not only when it comes to console, but also when it comes to PC. So I'll just keep my mouth shut. I'll just keep my mouth shut and I'll pay the price that they tell me to pay.
And not be a hypocrite.
Exactly. And so it'll happen. The pre-orders will be announced. It'll be a little bit more expensive. People will cry for a second, then they'll get over it, and then the game will come out. And I'm kind of in agreement with Cozy. It'll probably be a very peaceful day. It'll be a nice, peaceful day online of people just talking about GTA, having fun, and then the next day we'll all go back to hating each other. But for that day, it'll be nice. Be
It'll be a
nice and
good time.
relaxing.
All right. All right. Speaking of buying GTA, Ham's not here. But speaking of buying GTA, I was on Wise's show last week, and I said that I got rid of both my. Well, I haven't gotten rid of the Xbox, but I will get. I will soon be getting rid of my Series X. Um, I already gotten rid of my PS5. He was like, dude, but you run a gaming channel. How can you not how can you not have the hardware to play what is probably going to be the biggest game of this generation
It
day
will be.
one?
It will be.
And my justification is Matt's gonna get it day one, Ham's gonna get it day one. I don't think it's so crucial for me to also have it day one.
I mean, if you don't care, then no, it's not crucial. Like if I mean, regardless of whether me or him get it, if you don't
I
care,
do
it's
care.
really not crucial. What's that?
I do care though. I'm super excited for GTA 6.
Sure.
I'm
Okay.
not on a whole ass console excited for GTA 6.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, that means I'm gonna be real with you, look. That means you don't care that much, which is fine. Or put it this
But no,
way,
but
you don't care enough.
yes.
So so that's fine. I mean, whenever GTA 6 comes out and we're talking about
Okay.
GTA 6, I'll have
But
things to say about GTA 6. I think me
I'm
and
sure
him probably could talk about that for, if you let us go, for an
the
hour.
entire show, the whole show,
Yeah,
the whole
well,
show.
probably. I mean, if
Yeah,
that's what you want to do, probably. But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I don't think you
Dude,
need to play it.
when we have the announcement of like GTA 6 is coming out, I don't know, November 19th, right? When
Yeah,
that happens, we need to we need to have a show for like November 20th.
shit, I'll do whatever.
And you and Ham like should have like no sleep. It doesn't matter if it's a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or something.
Well,
We
I
need to
need
have
to
like just a
sleep.
GTA 6 podcast.
I'm not
No,
getting on. I'm not
no,
getting on here
Matt,
delirious. What's wrong with you?
Matt,
Oh,
I
you are
got
going to
dignity.
go to sleep. You're going to go to sleep before
Before
GTA
what?
comes out. When GTA comes out, you're going to play it for like 12 hours straight, and then we're getting on the pod.
Hold on, hold on. You're talking about I'm gonna go to bed before midnight, wake up
No,
at midnight.
no,
Who's
no.
saying it?
I'm saying if GTA comes out November 19th, for example,
Yeah,
right? On the 18th of November, you're gonna take some NyQuil at 1500 hours. Take like two or three of them bad boys
I'm
at
definitely not.
1500 hours.
he's
I'm
saying
You're
destroy
fucking.
your
gonna
liver.
crash.
I'm fucking absolutely not doing
You're gonna
that, man.
crash.
I fucking am
Matt, you're gonna
crashing.
crash
He's telling you to
at
abuse drugs.
1600 hours.
This
You're gonna
man's a
crash at
degenerate.
1600 hours.
No, I'm
You're
not.
gonna wake up at midnight and then you're
buddy.
gonna start playing from midnight
Buddy.
until 12 p.m. and then we're gonna start the pod.
I'm just gonna get this. I promise you, that's not what's gonna happen. And here's the thing about me: if what happens if I take 3 NyQuil is 4 hours later, I'm like, I'll probably be yawning a little bit more. I'm not sleeping.
What?
I don't sleep unless I take my medication, and my medication is very specific. The only way I sleep without my medication is if I just pass out from actual exhaustion, like unwillingly. That's the only way I'm sleeping without my medication.
One NyQuil for me. One NyQuil, and I'm out in 2 hours.
Dude,
Two NyQuil,
dude,
I'm out in an hour, 30
dude.
minutes.
Literally
I'm gone.
last night, I took my medication. I made sleepy time tea. I took the other medication because it's two different medications. So I took my medication, sleepy time tea, extra, a big cup of that, and then my other medication. I took my meds at like 4 a.m. I fell asleep at probably 7:30.
God damn.
Madness.
So like
That is mad.
that's well, yeah.
Oh,
I have the sleep
Jesus.
schedule of a degenerate, but like that's my point. Is
Yeah,
like
I'm with Ham.
even with my medication, it takes a minute for it to kick in. It takes a minute. Nyquil ain't
All
gonna do
right,
shit to me, but make me maybe a little bit loopy.
all right, Ham. What is what is the routine when we find out that GTA is coming out on November 19th? What are you doing on the 18th to get ready for GTA 6?
Drugs.
Wow.
Hmm.
I mean, that's what Loke just suggested to me.
I'll probably take. I'll probably take a couple days off.
Take a
Not
couple of days
bad.
off.
Yeah, I'll probably take like if I'm just being honest about like what I do, I'd probably just take a couple days off and just chill, play the game, not really have to be bothered. I mean, I know it sounds kind of generic and boring, but that's the
Sounds fun.
reality of what I'm gonna do. I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna
but on the day off,
like order some food, get the game down. You know, like if it's downloaded and ready to go,
uh
I'm
huh.
I'm ordering food and playing it until the food gets here, and then I'll probably find like once the food arrives, I'll finally sit down at the couch in the game and turn on whatever shows that they have in the game and sit and watch whatever they got there while I'm eating my food and
But are
just
you starting at midnight?
I'll start whenever the game comes out. Yeah, for real.
If it comes out at midnight, that's it. You're starting at
That's it.
midnight.
Yeah,
If it
because like I
comes out
said, I
at
have the
3 a.m.,
like I said, I have the day off already and stuff like that, right? So like, why wouldn't I be there right when it launched? Like, I'm more excited about that game than I was for Crimson Desert. But
yeah,
I
Oh
really
yeah.
like, but like Crimson Desert right now set the bar. It's pretty high, but like I feel like GTA is the one game that can crack it, and the second game that might be able to crack it is
Forza.
gonna be no, is gonna be Fable.
I got
Oh
very high hopes
no,
for Fable. I got
Yeah,
I
so
know
like
super
Fable's
high
not doing
hopes.
that. Not for
yeah,
Doing
me.
what?
Not for me.
yeah, so yeah. I mean, I'm like
I'm
the
hyped.
games I'm looking most forward to for the rest of the year: Fable, Grand Theft Auto. Those are the two I'm most looking forward to. Runners up right now: E-Day,
Oh
Forza,
yeah, it is coming.
007, the new 007 game that's kind of there as well, and Wolverine. Wolverine's probably last on that list though,
Yeah.
Probably.
just
I'm not.
because
Yeah.
I don't know. I Insomniac's great, but I feel like they're gonna give me a game I feel like I've played already. Not that GTA isn't doing that, right? But GTA always
I
goes.
was going to say,
But GTA always goes so far out of their way to innovate something wild that sets their game crazy apart, right? Um, Wolverine, I'm not. I
and
feel like
also,
Wolverine is going to do the least of that of all the games that I announced. Like Fable's going to be insanely wild and different than the other Fable games. Um, what was it? Gears E Day's got to be crazy different. Right, and they're bringing back Dom in that game. Like just the story alone has me more intrigued in that than
I
Wolverine.
have to defend Insomniac. I have to defend Insomniac.
And
Spider-Man
defend them,
1
man.
and Spider-Man 2.
There's a reason I put them on the top games. I didn't say this is like they're the like this is the
True,
top
true.
games that I'm
They're
looking
the
forward
worst of
to.
the
It's
best.
just the worst
They're the
of
worst of the
the
best.
top games, right? I mean, it's just like making fun of an NBA team for making the playoffs. Like they're still one of the best teams in the league. You know what I mean?
That is true.
It doesn't
Shout out
matter.
to the
I mean,
Lakers. Shout out to the
you just got,
Lakers that
I
made it
mean,
through the
shout
first
out to Matt's
round.
Cavs because, like he said, he doesn't even care how much further they
Exactly.
go anymore, right?
What the fuck?
He doesn't.
No!
That's
He
true.
doesn't care how much further they go now, and that's kind of how I
Won the
feel about.
championship.
And that's how I kind of feel about Wolverine, right?
Settle
Like
down.
Wolverine, I
Settle
feel
down.
like Wolverine's gonna do great. I don't really think that Insomniac needs to beat out Take Two or Rockstar or yeah. I don't think they need to
Just do
beat them out
well.
for me to be happy with them.
Yeah,
Yes.
it'll do
Just
okay.
do well.
Like,
You know?
yeah,
Do
10 million
good.
copies. I think they can clear 10 million
The
copies.
10 million copies would be
Uh,
pretty
They
damn
should. They
sick.
got 90 million PlayStations out there. What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
They don't. Yeah.
Cozy, don't you start
Right.
with it ain't popular enough. It ain't free. It ain't.
ABK.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
ABK.
it's you know it's
The
it's not,
ABK.
what's it what's that stupid game called that everybody plays? I fucking don't like
is it?
it, but
Minecraft.
everybody plays this game.
Minecraft.
No,
Fortnite.
it's like it was recently available on Xbox and it hadn't been for so
Genshin?
long. Yeah, Genshin fucking Impact. There it is.
Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck about Genshin.
Cozy, I
lot of
don't want
people
to fucking
do.
hear it.
A lot of people.
Shut up.
what?
I don't want
A
to
lot
hear
of
it.
people love Genshin.
I
That's
don't
true.
want to hear it.
A lot of people
We're
love
talking
Genshin.
about a real game.
We're
Oh
talking
my
about the. I
God.
mean, if a
Bro.
real game is not never played in the forest, then does anyone know it's a real game?
Oh Lord.
This is-
Also,
just
if a real
saying.
game is mixtape, is it a real game? Welcome in Big Mad Mo. Welcome and smash the like button. Uso says Cozy looks like Rosa Parks.
Yo.
I don't know about all of that.
Oh my god.
Uh,
No.
DJ Birdo says FOMO is gonna get me. Th- It'll be the first time I experience FOMO for a very long time because like I haven't experienced FOMO since since Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3. I have not experienced FOMO since then. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen. NyQuil and tequila, no. Berto doesn't take days off. Might do it for GTA 6. Yeah, I'm not even denying it's going to be one of the biggest.
Oh my
It's going to
goodness.
be
The
biggest.
hate, the love for Genshin that you guys have.
Ham doesn't
I don't
want to
know
admit
how many people
it
are
is way
watching right now,
better
but the
than
love
his.
for Genshin
Oh, get off.
that you people in the chat like
You people. Damn,
makes
Ham.
me fucking sick.
He said you people.
That's right, I
Damn.
did.
Yeah, Rach.
I'm standing on that shit.
Yeah,
can
Rach.
stand
You coughing on it
Up
too.
yours, Rachy.
Coughing on it, man.
But
Up yours, Rachy. Feel it.
Sony would probably like stop making all of their own IPs if they could guarantee to have an IP that would make Genshin money.
I mean, they've been trying.
Oh, yeah.
trying.
They've
No
been
doubt.
trying.
They've been
No doubt.
desperately trying. My God, have they ever been trying? And it has not worked out.
Hard Days Mike has been a member for 4
Hello.
months. Thank you very much for being a member, man.
Hater,
up?
Mike.
Says
Hater, Mike.
he said gamers. Yes, we all are.
What's up,
Although
gamers?
Okay. I'm not even gonna. No, we're not addressing that.
Yeah,
We
we
are
are.
not addressing
Why
that.
not?
We are moving on to the next piece of news. We're
Best
moving
Buy,
on. This one.
the homie Best Buy over here trying to get people to buy a
Oh,
game physically.
Like, what
Ham, you
year is
weren't
it?
you wasn't here when we were addressing it. You weren't here when we were addressing it. What are your
The
thoughts on
homie.
this news? The homie.
The homie. Oh, Best Buy is still the homie. It's one of the few electronic stores you can go to anymore.
I'm about to
But
say
What else is left?
I know,
Radio
right?
Shack,
GameStop.
obviously. No, I'm kidding.
No. Radio Shack is like in like the most small rinky dink towns that you can find.
Exactly.
Those are the
Radio
only
Shack
places
served
you're
a
What
gonna
about
different
find a
GameStop?
Radio
purpose.
Shack.
Radio Shack
Like
also served a different purpose
It
than
did.
Best
it
Buy.
did, it did.
I
It was very component and like
I lit-
putting your own shit together kind of stuff more at Radio Shack.
I literally only went to
They had a
Radio
lot of
Shack.
phone stuff too there.
They
Jesus,
did.
like I think their phone service ruined them. I
Wait, they have
think
their
them
own
having the
service?
same guy. I think them having the same guy help you find headphones, set you up on your phone plan, ruined the whole fucking strategy of that store. Because you'd have customers that go in there, look around wanting to buy something, and just leave because they're too
Yeah,
busy setting up a phone plan. Because you got to
bro.
remember, those stores were small.
Yeah,
The
Very
Those
best
stores
part
were
small.
about
really
Radio Shack
small.
they're tiny.
was that you could get like if you it was like the easiest, especially before online shopping, it was the easiest place to get repair parts for electronics. Like, oh, I need like a new cable. I
Right.
need to like do these I needed like, set myself up with like a new like, actually do the cable crimping and everything. Or
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna run an entire line.
yeah, or like even like, oh, the board on this, some piece fried. The Radio Shack would be like, we have these little bits and bags of random shit that you can.
It was essentially Ace Hardware for electronics.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
crazy because I only ever got zip zaps or batteries from Radio Shack.
well, yeah,
But then
okay.
again, when Radio Shack was a thing, I was a kid when Radio
You don't
Shack
even
was
remember the
popping.
glorious days of Red Radio Shack. You're too young.
Barely.
Yeah, but all right. But regardless, like, there's a couple stores that have electronics, but yeah, it's more or less just Best Buy kind of now for the most
Oh,
part. So I mean, there's GameStop that's out there, but I don't know, man.
More Funko Pops
I
than.
know.
than
I know, man. Oh God, I forgot
Vic,
what I used to call that store.
Funko stop.
Vic,
Yeah, Funky Stop.
the
Hmm.
motherfucking click member for 30 months
woo
says
Yeah.
the Rosa Parks comment is crazy. F the Cowboys. Yeah, I do
That's
woo.
think
right.
the Rosa Parks comment is crazy.
Yeah, that was a
And
comment.
and also screw the Cowboys. Fuck them.
You
Fuck
know,
'em.
it's really fun.
And the
That
Lakers.
honestly, that's one that
Settle
I've never
down.
gotten before. When I'm a pro, I get Angela Davis,
That's great.
which I think is a
Angela.
little bit more. Yeah, I get Angela Davis when I'm a pro.
Who is Angela Davis?
Yeah,
That
Let
Cozy.
me
Who's
let me
Texas
Google
Angela?
education.
Angela Davis.
Yeah, Cozy. Who's Angela Davis?
Oh
Uh,
damn.
she was
Tell
a
'em.
activist. She was like one of those black people activists in the old
Oh
days.
yeah. Black Panthers.
She,
Oh, I do know who
yeah,
Angela Davis is. And
Oh my
Cozy,
God, I forgot. Yeah, never mind.
yeah,
Never mind.
Cozy,
yes.
You,
yes,
you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, I get Angela. No, I'm not
You
even.
can see it.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
You can absolutely see it.
yeah, yeah.
yeah. I didn't know how you were gonna take it. That's why I hesitated.
No,
That's why I was
no.
Cozy
like,
does look
Cozy.
like a relentless activist. She does.
I would say she looks like Angela Davis specifically. Yeah, I could see it. Especially like the little freckles on her face. Yeah, I can see that happening.
She looks like she won us over a couple of
Yeah,
fountains.
but you listen. We're not gonna die of thirst. We're not gonna die of thirst. She eats
She
like
got us a couple
she eats
bathroom
like an
rights. Let's
activist.
go.
Oh my God, Vic.
I can
She
shit in
eats
peace
like an
thanks to
activist.
Cozy.
Yo. We can all sit at the front of the bus, Ham, thanks to Cozy.
Oh
Anyways,
wow,
Like,
that's
yeah.
a different. You went now. You just called her Rosa Parks.
Right.
oh shit, sorry, my bad. I completely got the. You see, this is what happens when you don't grow up in the States. This is what happens.
Oh
What happens when
Apologies,
you
man.
guys.
This is
go
what
to school in
happens when you.
Texas?
Exactly.
Oh, fuck
The
off.
Texas
Fuck off.
education system
Anyways,
isn't the best, from what I hear.
here's some news. Here's some news no one on the panel cares about, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway
Yay!
because it's gonna piss off everyone. After being delayed, the Legend of Zelda movie has now been brought forward.
Yes!
It's
Ham,
all because of Kylie
Ham,
Jenner.
I don't
what?
even know. I don't even know if that's true. That could be true. I don't even know if it is. You could actually be
That's
telling
how
the
much
truth right
no
now.
one knows.
No, I
That's
seen a
how much no
post
one knows what the
earlier
fuck's
today
going
that
on.
says Kylie Jenner played uh, Breath of the Wild and was explaining it in such detail you could tell that she was a real gamer. And I was like, oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck yeah. Good for
Oh
her.
God,
Holy shit.
I don't buy it.
I was wondering. That's
I'm
good,
willing
though,
to
because,
bet my left.
dude,
No,
no, because let me tell you guys, I was wondering if Kylie Jenner was a real gamer, but now that I know, I mean, holy shit.
I know, right?
Holy fuck. My
We
day
could do
has
a watch
been.
party.
I've never been this happy to know that Kylie Jenner is a real gamer. I've never been this happy. I haven't. So, shout out to Kylie Jenner for being a real gamer.
Hey.
oh shit. Thanks, Ham. You set that up, and Matt just slam dunked it. That was fucking awesome.
Big Diesel.
That was
I'm sorry.
awesome. Anyway, for the five people that care, you're going to get to watch Zelda a lot sooner than anticipated.
Oh
I'm
Anyways,
not
my
gonna
god.
lie, just that picture. Go back.
yeah. Oh, I already deleted the
Okay,
page
no,
and
that's fine.
everything.
That's fine. We don't need to have that back up. That's fine. Just that picture though.
We don't.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna front
Yeah.
that picture of whatever the fuck they're doing. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
You know,
No, no, it does not.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe I'm being a jerk just by looking at a
Nope.
still and being like, yikes.
No one cares.
But
it
I
doesn't have to
You're
looked
be
right.
at
good.
that. I just look at that and I'm just like, I get Dragon Ball Evolution flashbacks.
It doesn't have to be good, and it
Maybe
does.
a little bit of Borderlands flashbacks.
And honestly, from that clip, it does look like
Ham.
it looks like a Lord of the Rings fanfic movie.
Hmm.
Yes. I'm
But
gonna
I
say
mean,
something
it
to
has
piss you
to
guys
get the
off.
fans.
It looked like a major director grabbed a few fans and said, "Hey, let's
Make
make
a
it.
fan.
Let's make a
Let's make this
movie."
movie.
Let's do something.
Let's make your movie.
Let's do something. The
What were you gonna
crazy
say, Luck?
thing is that you know it's gonna make $1 billion at the box office.
Absolutely.
Halo Infinite.
It's gonna make a good amount of money, and I think a lot of it's just gonna be just people wanting to see the name
Mhm.
of it.
It's gonna
But
Absolutely.
the
belong just
thing
for the
is,
name.
Absolutely.
isn't this supposed to be on like Netflix or something?
What?
No idea.
I thought it was going to
Zelda?
theater.
Yeah,
I
I
think it's
thought it
going
was
to
supposed to
theater.
be a Netflix show.
Isn't Netflix getting ready to release something in theater for like the first time?
What? Netflix has released things in
Hold on.
theater.
I thought they were. I thought they were like. It's a big thing. They're releasing like. They're doing a
Oh my
Netflix
God,
original that
you're
releases
right,
in
Ham.
theater.
You're right. Under an expanded worldwide agreement between Sony Pictures and Netflix, the live-action Legend of Zelda movie is confirmed to stream exclusively on Netflix following its
Man.
traditional theatrical
Oh
and
yeah, that makes
home
sense.
video release.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going
Yeah, that's
eventually
how
it
Netflix
will get to
does.
Netflix.
No, Netflix has
It won't
released
be
movies
day
in
one.
theaters. They basically do like a release in theaters, and like sometimes it's like limited release, and then they release it in on onto their service.
I don't know. It looks like
Yeah.
it's gonna
Sensei,
stink.
I tell you what,
it
I
does.
can't wait.
It
I
does.
can't wait to watch this, but that's because I love Kylie Jenner and she's a real gamer.
Oh God. Sensei 808, welcome in. Smash the like button. Get comfortable. Jesus, Matt. Relax. Anyways, moving on. Red Dead Redemption 2 headlines May 26 May 2026's PS Plus game catalog additions. So here is the full list.
It's
So
Red Dead
we've
2
got
and Red. Oh,
the Thermitage,
Oh,
yay!
Thaumaturge
uh,
that was
Therma,
added to Game
Therma,
Pass.
short, whatever
What?
the
I
fuck
still
that
haven't
is.
played it yet.
God, man,
Flintlock.
what a
It's a really
horrible
great.
name for a
It's a really
game.
good. It's a
I
really good.
know, bro. I
It's a
know.
really good.
I'm
So
sorry.
What is it?
it's a
What the
really
hell
Yeah,
is
good
it, Cozy?
yeah.
What
Give
the
me
hell is
some
RPG.
it?
culture, cozy, because this is making me
So
sick.
it's a really good. It's Thaumaturge. It's like it's a really good RPG that's set in alternate like 1900 early
RPG like
1900s
what? Like what?
hundreds.
There's so
It's
so
like
many types of
it's like
RPGs.
a fantasy, but not like high fantasy. It's like a modern, not modern. It's sort of like a modern. It's 1900s.
Okay, what does it play like? What does it play like?
It's like a turn base.
Okay.
Turn-based.
You have like
Man,
these. You have these. You like. It's like also kind of a mystery, and you have these like uh choices and stuff like that. It's a really solid game.
Okay.
All
it
right,
feels
I'll
like
add
the
it to the
further I
backlog.
step towards this game, the further I get from the port.
But basically the explanation is the word. So that's not a word that was made up for the game.
This guy.
The word is like a description of the type of magic in the game. It's sort of like a
Right.
kind of like less like fantastic magic. It's sort of like
I don't know
that's
why, but I hate it.
I'm looking at it
Like,
on
have
Steam,
you
and
ever have you guys ever been to a like I don't know a GameStop or a store? You pick up a game and just the name of it or something just is like
you just like, nope.
fuck out of here. What are you doing right
Yep.
here? Who wanted this? Like,
A
and
bit
and, and, and it
pretentious
could be
as well.
something good. I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't even want to rent it.
So the setting is like that PlayStation game that was like super short, but that then became a cult classic, The Order 1886. It's like The Order 1886
Still haven't played
essentially.
that.
That's the setting. But
Yeah,
it's
oh,
definitely
dude, you need to play the
it's
1886.
I
definitely I
have.
would say the game is very it's a lot more niche than most, which is why I appreciate it. Um
Yeah, it looks interesting. I've wishlisted it. Anyone want to get it from me?
so the thing is it was put on Game
I'll play it.
Pass like a while back.
Yes, Matt, I'm talking to you.
Um
Hey.
like I
What?
think in April it was put on Game Pass.
All right, so
Yeah.
these are the games on Game Pass. What do you guys think? Broken
Well, this
Sword,
is
Flintlock,
PlayStation Plus.
Outlaws. Sorry, my
Uh
bad. It just rolled off the tongue. These are the PS Plus games that were added to PS Plus. What are you guys' thoughts? Cozy, you can go first.
um I wouldn't pay for PS Plus. That's all this tells me.
Yeah, I kind of second that.
It's like
I
basically I'm seeing like everything that's it is there. It's like okay. It's like I get it if you're like looking for like a service to just like have a collection of games, but it's sort of like I already pay for Game Pass and all I see is I already pay for Game Pass. This is just like other than Red Dead Redemption 2, what is
What are we
there?
doing?
which was in Game Pass, by the way.
Yeah.
But it already was.
Oh
It's been in
God,
Game
yes.
Pass. It's been in Game Pass like multiple times. Comes in like every summer, I think. That and GTA.
Oh, these are the guys that made Indica,
Yeah.
Frostpunk, The Alters.
No, that they
Oh,
published
this is a
that.
good studio.
They
This is a
published
very
that
good.
game. They
Oh,
published
they
Amateurs.
published it.
The only games they made were Frostpunk and the Alters. But they published all of
Oh
those games.
man.
They published Children of Morta, I think, too.
Ham does not care.
But yeah, so
All
basically
right.
this is
Yeah.
like, you know what? And people, I know Game Pass cost more, but I'm like, I'm willing to pay now five extra bucks for like stuff that I could have already played and not waited for in the hopes that PlayStation Plus would get something good.
Yep,
Hmm.
Oh goodness gracious.
that's true.
Is that your comment for this, Ham? Just a sigh?
I'll tell you what my comment is.
Mm-hmm.
If your highlight game for the entire month, the one that you have as the centerfold,
Is
is
Outlaw.
it is a Ubisoft classic that is barely 2 years old, then I'm going to say that something isn't great about this. Because that game's not old, but it's labeled a classic because it's not good enough to not be. Is Assassin's Creed Shadows a classic? It's only a year older than it.
It's almost a classic. Next year it'll be a classic.
I sure hope so, if that's the way they're going to treat Outlaws. But I tell you what, it's not on the stratosphere of being near as good as the latest Assassin's Creed game. I'm not a fan of this PlayStation. I like, if I was a gamer coming in for the first time playing games, this might look somewhat attractive. Red Dead's on there. Flintlock, if I didn't know what I was looking at, might look kind of interesting. Star Wars Outlaws, this is a Star Wars game, Star Wars IP. Like I said, if I didn't know what I was looking at, it'd be kind of cool looking. But seeing that I've played a little over half of these games, and the other half I'm not even remotely into at all, I wouldn't want to spend more than $10 for this service.
Every game but Broken Sword has been on Game Pass, and Broken Sword isn't even an expensive game. I have Broken Sword, but
I'm sorry. It's just
Oh,
this
puzzles
is Loke, and we've said this before. This isn't a mean way to put it. I'd say I'm being generous, but this list is mid.
Yeah.
Mid doesn't have to be bad though, right? We talked about
sure.
mid games are great. We played a bunch of mid games. Red Dead Redemption 2 is not mid.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just older, like you said about, some of the games that we were talking about earlier, right? It's just old, right?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with being
Yeah.
bad. It's just old, right? I've played a shit ton of Red Dead 2. I played enough for a lifetime of Star
finished Red
Wars
Dead 2?
Outlaws. Yes, I finished that game. That was great. Even the Marston parts at the end with the epilogue and all that stuff. Yeah.
Right, no spoilers. I haven't played it yet.
God damn, Loke, we get okay.
That's too bad.
You gotta
This
get on
is
that.
No, I haven't
just
finished it.
for
No,
you,
no.
Loke.
Let me correct it. I haven't finished it.
This
That's still
list
too
is
bad.
looking pretty attractive for my brother in Texas.
Right.
Yeah, man. Like Sabotage, for me, I'm interested. I'm not gonna get it. It's about 35 bucks. I'm not gonna get it. Outlaws can go fuck off into the sun. Broken Sword, I've played Broken Sword, very good game. Flintlock is like a subpar. It's a mid Souls like. It's alright. Bramble is also alright.
no.
Red Dead.
Why? Bramble is terrible. Because I was like, look at these cute little gnomes, and then I was like, that game
Like
scarred
what?
me. The gnomes.
Oh
The
yeah, the
gnomes.
story is
The
good.
gnomes is a
story is
bear
very good.
trap, okay?
Mhm.
I
Okay,
literally
no
had to
spoilers.
stop playing that game.
Yeah.
I'm ready to move on. This, oh, no.
Jesus. All right. Ham's had enough. Let's celebrate, everyone. Get your pom poms out. Capcom is back. Capcom has been back for like 5 years now, but they're so back, even the numbers are backing up how back Capcom is. Um, the headline says Capcom just sold more games than in any year in its history. For the business year ended March 31st, the Japanese publisher received its ninth consecutive year of record profits and the highest consolidated sales and operating profit in its history. So that's 9 straight years of kicking it, of just doing damage. I would say since Resident Evil 7, the one in the house, I think that was the one. Or was that one 8? I don't know. Since
Oh, I'm going to be
Resident
an
Evil,
asshole.
go ahead.
See what happens when you're not exclusive, Capcom? Isn't that pretty neat, Capcom? Not
That's fair.
exclusive in all of these record numbers. How about that?
Yep. For 9 years.
I'm just saying, remember the previous Street Fighter?
That was the
Just
PS4, right?
saying. Exclusive.
Yep.
Just saying. They seen the light, realize, some
And now they
people
seem
don't buy all the games. They don't. So they were in a need of a little bit of expansion. And it worked
aggressive.
out. It worked out. It's a record year again.
Again. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, again. I don't think they're like, dang it, why did we put Res 9 on Xbox? I don't think that even came into their mind.
Like, we shouldn't have done that.
In
We shouldn't
fact,
have
they
done
were
that.
like, yeah, this is nice. This is pretty nice not being selfish and cool. Just being regular. Just a regular third party publisher. Square Enix is shitting their pants.
Square is following Capcom soon.
They
Watch
are,
it.
I mean,
but
Watch
they
it for
the
the
did it
next
problem is
5
too
years.
much
late.
later.
Capcom announced this like 10 years ago. They were like, you know what?
Yep.
This is the new plan. They announced it
You
like
know,
10
you know what's
years
crazy,
ago.
Cozy, is it says 9 years ago. 9 years
Okay,
Yep.
straight.
9 years ago.
How about that?
And for
I
nine
literally announced it.
consecutive years, for 9 consecutive years, it was kicking ass. Co- Coincidence?
9 consecutive years of just independence.
Record profit.
Just they took the shackles off and they're free. How about that?
Yeah. And now they're making
It's
all the
like
money in the
watching
world.
somebody that went to prison and they shouldn't have went to prison, and then they get out of prison and they
Mm-hmm.
still kind of act like they're in prison for a little while, and you're like, dude, you're not in prison anymore. And they're like, oh, that's right.
Relax.
And then everybody's happy for them because they are reformed.
Yep.
Yep, Capcom is
And
reformed.
in this case, not only are they reformed, they got a settlement from the city and have made like $9 million just sitting there. They're a millionaire and they're free. It's just sunshine all the way. In total, Capcom sold 60 million.
Square Enix wanted to hang out in
59
South
points.
Central so bad that they went broke.
Oh God, South Central.
Got to get yourself
Really?
out the hood,
PlayStation is
Square
so.
Enix. They're working on it.
PlayStation
But
is
man,
good.
they got hit with a wildfire while they were trying to
Guys,
leave.
settle down. Settle down, man. Settle down. PlayStation is the hood. Come on, dog. Come on.
I mean,
I mean, apparently it is.
you
Well,
limit your
It's
sales
not the
potential.
hood.
No, the
Apparently
problem
it
is it's
is.
limited sales potential, and they're
Exactly.
not reaching. Like Capcom actively, because for a while, I don't think you understand. Like in the earlier 2010s, Capcom was entirely being propped up by 3DS Monster Hunter and struggling, and they had a lot of their games. Their big money makers were just like console, and then they started doing this big PC push. And that's when they started being like, "Oh, we're doing a lot better. We're doing a lot better." And then they stayed the course. Whereas Square Enix, they kind of Square Enix depended on them being Square Enix too much.
yeah.
And we're like, people love us because we're Square Enix and we make the Final Fantasy. And
You know where to find us. We're on the same block, doing
mm-hmm,
the same bullshit.
uh-huh. And when
PlayStation be Grove Street. Listen, Sensei, Grove Street for life. All right? Grove Street for
Oh
life.
man.
Also,
I'll tell you, Square
it's
Enix isn't
funny.
saying that.
Also, it's funny, Sensei, because Grove Street is green. It's funny because Grove Street is green. That's funny.
I'm just saying,
Square.
Capcom's out here looking like Mr. 305. Dude, everybody can get it.
Oh Lord. Okay, let me get back to this article. It's getting too saucy. In total, Capcom sold 59.07 million games during the business year, up from 51.87 million in the year prior. This figure was driven overwhelmingly by sales of Resident Evil games, notably Resident Evil Requiem, released in February, sold nearly 7 million units by the end of March. Capcom said 83.7% of its game sales came from older catalog titles, while a huge 93% of the games it sold were digital download versions. Looking forward, the company said it anticipates net sales of 210 million yen, an operating profit of 83 million. What the fuck?
Yen?
83 million yen, which would result in 10 consecutive years of record high profit for the company.
I remember
Wow.
when they were proud about selling 5 million copies of Devil May Cry.
yep.
And me
Yeah.
and Matt, right before they announced that, bought Devil May Cry 5 for $5.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was like a week or two before they made that. We sold 5 million copies. We're crushing it. And me and Matt are just sitting there like scratching our chin, like we just bought that game for $5.
But here's the thing, the difference
But,
is
but
they
no,
were
no,
like
go ahead,
happy
cousin.
with that 5 million. They were like, Capcom never was like, man, this sucks. Not enough people are buying our game.
Facts.
Instead they
That
were like,
sounds like
boom.
Square Enix,
Square
cozy.
Enix is always like
Yep.
that disappointed. Instead of being like, how can we bring our games to more people? What can we do
Out.
to get more
God,
games?
man, she sounds like they did when they were talking about Outriders.
They
They
were
flamed Outriders and People Can Fly when they had
they
a pretty
dunked
good
on them.
launch, actually.
They did.
They had a game that kind of came out of nowhere. It got a lot of engagement. A lot of people played it, and Square Enix just pooped on them,
They
like
didn't
They
very
support
played
it.
through it
very
despite
publicly.
all of its problems.
Dude, that
Yes.
game could be supported to today and be dope. But
Could
Square
have.
Enix was just like, oh, it's just not quite good enough. And it's just like they like Square Enix lost the ability to detect momentum. Like they don't know what that means anymore. Like Outriders had some of the most momentum that they've had outside of like Dragon Quest and fucking Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Like Outriders
I
came
jumped on
out
it
of
a minute.
nowhere with a nothing demo that
Yeah.
that got everybody super hyped. They were like we were stoked about it. The people on Game Pass were stoked about it. The game came out broken. We were like, who fucking cares? We're gonna still try to play it, and it didn't really get bad until you realize how little support people could fly were getting from Square Enix. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pay them.
Literally didn't want to pay.
Yeah. Let's see what happens with Square Enix moving forward. But for now, Capcom is enjoying a
Cooking.
resurgence,
Didn't they come out
and
with that one
we
game
wish
that
them all the
failed?
best.
Which one?
Which one?
The one with all the dinosaurs.
Oh, fuck. I was in Game Pass.
Exoprimal.
Yeah.
Exo Primal.
Was it them?
Yeah, that was
It
them.
was,
But I mean, here's the
it's
thing:
okay.
they acknowledged their failures and move on. And the problem with Exoprimal was, number one, it was a game no one wanted, and number two,
There's nothing. It ran out of things to do.
Yeah, it had a great premise, but they didn't really do enough with it. So, like, the entire premise of the game is really cool because it has a story. The story was actually interesting. You're, like, in this giant training simulation, and you're stuck, and you're just trying to get out.
Those mech suits were nice.
The gameplay was jank, though. I have to admit, the gameplay was jank. Like, the moves and the way it worked
That's what I remember.
Great.
Even how you progressed the story.
In the PS2. What?
Even how you progressed the story was not super fun. Like the loop, that was not super fun.
That was fun because it was like it was the kind of game that would appeal to a certain type of player. I think the ultimate problem for me was, because as someone who played probably more than anyone else here, was that the gameplay wasn't quite there. So a lot of it times, the way when you were playing, you'd be like, that's bull. That shouldn't have happened. Like, you would barely make contact with like one of the dinosaurs and would send you flying across the room and kill you and stuff like that. And it just didn't feel like a good solid fight. But the whole idea of like you running around fighting in your exo suit with like against like giant hordes of enemies. If the combat had been more like monster, just like enemy hordes, it would have been a lot more fun. But the combat was like too floaty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only reason I brought that game up was because, unlike Square Enix, Capcom had that game fail, and they didn't go, oh my god, these players, the players just don't know what a good game is, you know. They're the reason this game failed, and you know what? In fact, I understand the game's failing, but you know what? We're gonna throw out another update. We're gonna throw out another update, and we're just gonna keep pushing for no fucking reason. They didn't do that. They said, "All right, well, this game fucking failed. Yeah, we'll support it for a little bit longer, but we need to move on." They were professional about it, and they just kept it pushing. And that's why I respect Capcom.
I mean, the game is still up.
Dead as fuck.
Yeah. It's dead as fuck, but that's a big
but they're professional about it. And that's what I
little
like
nugget
about
that you found there. Yeah.
What?
They didn't blame us for their failure. That's good. That's how you make friends.
Or at least they didn't do it publicly, right? Because I'm sure there are some people that are. I'm sure there's a lot of developers that, these people don't know what they're, I mean,
Speaking
obviously,
of which,
like if I made a game and it failed, I would feel that way. But the thing is do I want to tell everybody that? Because that could fuck me for my next game.
And Ham, speaking of what you're talking about, look at what's on the screen.
Oh man, this guy seemed like a nice guy too. I almost interviewed the guy that made this game. Actually, I interviewed one of his buddies. I don't remember which interview it was, but it was one of my last interviews of like the last like year or whatever. But damn, that's too bad.
What are they saying
Yeah.
about the
For
game?
anyone that's just listening, Outbound developer apologizes for asking a player to remove negative review from Steam. And
You
obviously,
don't do
right,
that.
the Streisand effect, players have more players have instead started posting more negative reviews as
Yes,
a
of
result.
course. You don't do that. Like,
Funny how
did he
that
not
works.
just learn from Starfield? Starfield just made that mistake.
This just happened. This just happened, brother.
Oh man, that's too bad. You don't tell players not to do something if they did it for a reason, because that's only like they don't even have to be friends with that person. They'll just
Especially
see
when it
that
comes
that
to
person
reviews.
got treated weird by a developer and they will dog walk them. Why would you do
There
this
will,
to yourself?
like, in terms of loyalty, there are very few communities that are more loyal to each other than gamers. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Out.
Nah,
Eh,
nah.
That's iffy. But yeah.
No, I'm serious. Think about it.
I'm gonna rephrase
We're,
what you said, Loke.
we shitting on each other.
Gamers
No,
are
I
As soon as someone
some of the
comes in,
most loyal when it comes to congregating over negativity.
That.
yeah.
what?
Yes.
Okay, I would say I would disagree with you by saying Expedition 33.
What about Expedition
Like
33?
we all had a joint community
No, that is not true.
like orgasm when Expedition 33 came out.
That's not true.
Everyone,
That's not true.
That's not true.
I thought it looked cool, but
why not?
I wasn't going nuts. I wasn't losing my shit.
But Matt,
I'm saying
be
most of
honest,
gaming was
the
okay.
majority of the
Come on,
community was gushing over
come
that
on,
game.
come on, dog.
Okay,
What are we
Well, no,
doing?
I shouldn't say the
guess.
majority of the community.
Yeah.
I would say,
An extremely popular sector of the community
I would
A
say,
very loud
I,
were
popular. Yeah.
rejoicing over it.
I would
Yes, a
say,
very loud.
I would
popular.
say the exact same people that people be pointing out, talking about, oh, look at these guys piling on to the outbound developer. The exact same people, when it's time to celebrate a good game, we do it. So, I categorically disagree with you. Gamers, when we agree on something, don't come in here telling us something else.
We don't often agree on anything, dude.
I don't know.
Because you brought up the reason I say that is you literally just brought up the example of Expedition 33.
There's an entire segment of
Yeah.
gamers that hate Expedition 33.
That hate it.
Hate it.
That fucking
Absolutely
can't
hate it.
stand it. And I didn't even know that was a thing. I legit
no,
didn't
it's
even.
a
I
very
didn't know that was a
vocal-
thing.
it's
Well,
very
that's because it's much smaller than the
yes,
people that like
There's
it.
an entire segment of people that will like DEI woke slop if you talk about
Yes.
Expedition 33.
Dude,
Expedition
I've been
33.
seeing I've been seeing
Yes.
people online who are like with mixed.
DEI.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude,
Well, but
what's
that's
that?
any game, though, to
What's
be
that?
real.
What's that one game that we were talking about, Cozy? That's like super pop. Slay the Spire 2.
Yeah.
Where like it came out and everybody's like, this game's fucking awesome, and then they found out Anita Sarkeesian had anything to do with it. And they're like, dude, actually, this game fucking sucks. It's like
Okay, so that's disingenuous.
You just
So
said
that's
you loved it.
disingenuous.
It is
But that's-
disingenuous,
but that's the
and it's a
point.
very small subsector.
Oh,
No, it's not.
But
Take a
it
look at
is.
those reviews. Take a look
It
at those
is
reviews on Steam. It's
small.
not. It's
It
not.
is small. If you're gonna, but you and Cozy just agreed
Hold on,
that-
let's see this.
only a small subsection of people like Expedition 33.
I didn't say a small. I'm saying like the majority
Like
of
it.
people.
But that's been said before
No,
here.
the
We,
majority of
regardless
people
if it
like
was you or Cozy, you guys have both, or one of you have said that, hey, Expedition 33 isn't popular amongst a ton of people. It's a popular against a lot of loud people. Well, then if that's true, then if that isn't huge, can you imagine the size of the people that are complaining about the game? Because the game still sold a shit ton for its budget and size.
more
So
like
like for me to think that there are an overwhelming amount of people that are hating on that in particular, I just don't buy it if the game itself wasn't big in your opinion
I
to a
was
lot
just
of
saying that
people.
I was just agreeing with the whole like gamers can get behind feeling negative, and that's like probably the
Oh,
biggest thing to
100%.
get behind. Not like oh positive because Expedition 33, as well as it was received, there are always bigger negatives, always bigger negatives. And yeah, look at like what happened with Slay the Spire. It is wild.
It's actually kind of insane. Like I just I
Okay, so for me,
okay, continue.
I just opened it.
Yeah,
I just opened the reviews,
yeah.
which is nuts. Um, I would say, Jesus Christ, people are still shitting on it.
That's literally that is what I said when me and Coz. I said we're doing this today. Like I thought we were done with Anita. I thought everybody like Anita Sarkeesian
Like
Okay,
exists.
what year is it?
I thought we moved on, but like no. People are like still passionately.
okay, so
Well, it's just like,
okay, so I
it's just like the Harry Potter chick, right?
Well, that's
Absolutely,
different.
but
No one
Is it
actually
though?
cares.
it's the
No one.
same.
Why is it
It's a
different?
little different. It's a little different because
I'm with Cozy. It's different because Anita Sarkeesian is credited in Slay the Spire too. What's her name? The chick from Harry Potter. What's her name?
J.K.
God
Rowling.
damn it.
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling is not credited.
but not just
She
that.
didn't
The reality was
do anything. She
most
just
people
wrote the
didn't
books,
care.
and the people that made the game just took inspiration from the books and made the game. Anita Sarkeesian had actual input into Slay the Spire too. I think that's the difference, Ham. Like J.K. Rowling had no input in in Hogwarts Legacy.
Just the
So that's
world.
different. Sure, but she did not like consult in the game itself. Like she didn't make
Yeah,
decisions
but she created the
on.
world.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
It's
it's
her
just
True,
like,
entire
true.
creation. But the other reason it's different is because probably a large majority of people agree with her. If we're being honest, like a
With who?
large majority
J.K.
of
Rowling?
people, yeah, a large majority of people already agree with her. She's not saying anything that isn't, considered. Not
Oh
saying
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
personal feeling. I'm
definitely,
just saying
definitely,
we already know,
definitely.
we already see every day. A lot of people
Yeah,
will agree
yeah,
with. So it's a completely different scenario. She was basically saying things that are already being said.
yeah,
Yeah, she was
yeah.
kind of echoing
Whereas
what
Anita
Whereas,
already existed.
Sarkeesian,
but no one was even. She wasn't even in the conversation for like years. Like, what year are we in?
yeah, yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
makes it wild. It was like I was like,
It
oh, I
doesn't
forgot
matter,
she was a
Cozy,
thing.
Cozy. In 2035, if Trump endorses someone, we can't sit
2035.
there and be like, oh, what year are we in? So let's pretend it didn't happen. It's like, no, we still have a problem with him, or we still agree with him. So we're gonna make decisions based off of how we feel about him. I think it's totally fair for people to to like negatively review the game because of the inclusion of Anita Sarkeesian, and I'm going to try and be consistent here. I feel this way because if it was the reverse, if I found out Hideo Kojima was on a specific game in some capacity, a game that maybe I wasn't really interested in, I might give this game more of a chance because Hideo
But
Kojima's
what
in
if you?
it.
So quick question,
Yeah,
just like a hypothetical.
yeah,
What if you played it? What if you
yeah,
played a brand new game? So brand new game,
yeah,
never heard of it. You're like, oh, this looks
yeah,
interesting. I'll try it out. You try it out, and you're like,
yeah.
this game's ass. This game's
Okay.
terrible. But then you find
Yeah.
out Kojima had something to do with it, and then you're like, actually, actually,
Yeah, I'm not
actually,
doing that.
that is my
I'm
bad. This
not.
game
I'm
was actually pretty
not giving
sick.
it a thumbs up.
Mm.
That's my fault. Because
Fuck off with that shit. The game is shit.
That's
that's
essentially
what's
what
Game
people
is
are
happening.
shit.
doing.
That's what's happening with Slay the Spire. It's the
Game is shit.
opposite, but that's what's happening with Slay the Spire. It's like this game's fucking great, and then they're like, wait, Anita Sarkeesian,
So
this
this
game
game sucks.
sucks. It's like,
Okay,
well, you
so
fucking
so
like it.
so why so why I still think it they have the right to do it.
They
Like
have the
using your
right,
example, Matt.
sure. They have the
Using your
right,
example, Matt, I 100% would not do that. 100%.
sure.
But what I'm saying is that it it they're entitled to still to to still
Absolutely.
be done with that.
If that's your opinion, listen, I might think it's stupid, but you're allowed to.
Yeah,
You can think tons of things that I think are stupid. You're allowed to do that,
yeah.
but it's just kind of puzzling. That's all I'm saying. It's kind of
My
Oh,
puzzling.
yeah.
my whole thing.
Dude, she has an agenda, so the people reacting also have an agenda.
Well,
Like it
Sure.
can be true. It can be true that both sides are bad here. Ham, go
but
ahead.
like my whole thing with this is just like based off of the current structure that we have with reviews and stuff like that. This is fine. What they're doing with Slay the Spire is fine. The way
Yeah.
that people are over hyping, in my opinion, or over being, because people are overly positive about games too that aren't that great, right?
Hmm.
Because it goes both ways, right? Over
Sure.
positive, over negative about games. And with the current way that we have things adjusted, that's just the way it's gonna be, right? There's no real, like, it's kind of a wild west out there when it comes to reviewing. Anybody can say anything, and it could literally have nothing to do with the game, and people will give it a 5 out of 10 or a 1, right?
Yeah.
So, so with that being said, it's fine because, in my opinion, the real review is: are people still buying it? Are people still playing it? You can give
Mm,
me a
yeah,
10 out
yeah.
of 10 all you want, but if your game is in only double digits and it was supposed to be in 6 figures, or maybe even 5 figures or something like that, not good. Not good. It
Not
doesn't care
good.
if
Right.
it doesn't matter if this got the sticker on it from Parks and Rec, or the Jane Calamezzo or whatever sticker. It doesn't matter what the fuck you put on this thing.
Shout
If
out to
it
that
stinks,
reference.
it stinks. So you can tell me all about your review. You gave it a 1 star. People could, it ain't gonna happen. But people can give, GTA 2 stars or whatever. People are gonna buy it and figure it out. The real story is how many returns are happening.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we all, most of us that are seasoned in gaming know about that window, right? And if it ain't hitting in that window,
You're
a
out.
lot of us ain't got a problem, hitting the ejectocito button with that game. See you later.
Sir.
I didn't
Yes,
even
sir.
I didn't even start mine's. I didn't even turn the actual game on before I refunded it.
Bro, I got
Just because I seen a review and I was like, goodness gracious, that like it's not that the game, like the missions were bad or the story was bad. I just seen the performance. The performance of that game was so uncool that I was just like, get this shit up off of my console, bruh. Like, I don't even want to try it.
yeah. I literally the other
Exactly,
day.
Ron Slasher. I love me some Mind's Eye. Exactly.
Oh my god, there you go.
Reviews. Just reviews.
Shout out to
Legendary
that.
Yobi. Shout out to Yobi. Welcome in. And
Yobi!
yes, there's a good chance that he'll be gone by 2035. Matt, sorry, go ahead.
That's that. Nah, I'm not gonna. But whatever. Um, no, like I literally
He's old.
the other day
He
got
is.
Tokyo Extreme Racer, which I'm not even saying that that's a bad game because people who love it, they love it, and it probably is a good game. But I bought it on Steam because I was like, oh man, I remember Twan talking about this, talking about how awesome it was, and it's like I'm waiting for Forza Horizon 6, play another racing game. I got it, and dude, as soon as I got on there, I saw that the camera was like that fixed camera like in Gran Turismo. I played it for 5 minutes and I uninstalled it and I refunded it. And I got my money back. And I told them why I wanted a refund. I said the camera in this game is awful. That's literally what I typed in. And within 2 hours I had money back in my account. Like I can do that. Anybody can do that, especially on
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah.
Xbox is pretty good about it too, but especially on Steam.
Oh, dude, I'm reading these comments. People are hot about this Anita Sarkeesian.
People are
God
what?
damn. People are
People.
hot about the Anita Sarkeesian thing. Like
Oh yeah,
really
dude. People
upset.
are people are very upset. I used to like this
Oof.
game. Now I don't like
Oof.
it anymore. This game was fucking amazing. Now it's
Oof.
terrible.
Hey, but
Now
like
it's
the
terrible.
thing is if they sell enough, she'll be in the next game.
They already
Probably.
probably have.
They exactly for
And
considering the
speak,
size of
they
that
have.
game.
They have, yeah.
Exactly. Like that game blew when it came out. Like I was
And then
not
you
really
look at
interested.
then you look at and you look at the amount of people. The people are giving it negative reviews. 187 hours, 68 hours, 150 hours, 40 hours,
Yep.
114 hours, 50
Mm-hmm.
hours, 107. So these
Yep,
people
Anita's
aren't,
like, keep
they
on
can't even,
And
hating, baby. Keep on
isn't
yeah,
hating.
they
isn't
can't
that
even
funny?
refund. They can't even refund the game. So they already
That's
You
made
shouldn't be
bank.
allowed to even refund a game at that point.
no, you shouldn't.
No, no.
And
I think
and
after two
it's
hours or four
yeah, it's
hours
a
of
2 hour
play, I think
window. It's
that's
a
it.
2 hour
No, I
window.
mean like even
I'm
like
Yeah.
theoretically,
Yeah.
like
I'm
come on.
like I'm so proud of stuff like that. Like I might not even like that game. I might hate that person. But
Yeah.
I respect the fuck out of that hustle. God damn.
Yeah.
You
Bro,
got
you have to
somebody
respect that
giving you
hustle.
that type of review, but they still can't turn your shit off?
They can't.
God
Yeah.
Oh,
damn.
It's
you know
it's
they feel some
very
type of way.
that
You
is
know they feel some type of
diabolical.
way.
it's very
Yeah.
Starfield. It's very Starfield
Oh yeah, this game
earlier review.
sucks after my 600th hour.
I
There's
played
nothing
I
to
played
do.
Starfield for 100 hours, and here's why it's dog shit. Is it because you played it
Yeah.
for 100 hours? You
Yeah.
bozo?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so I love hearing that
Guys,
stuff because it just feels so fake.
the
It
It
just
amount
feels
of
feels so
forced.
people.
fake. You want to be mad because I mean at that point you playing the game for 150, 200, 300 hours and whatnot. You're telling me you're just mad that you didn't make the game because you
Yep.
just ran out
Essentially.
of shit to do. Because if there was another 50 hours of shit for you to do right now, I don't think you'd be standing here telling me the game sucked. I think you'd be too busy playing the game.
And
Yep.
then you'd be back here with your of after the 50 hours. Dude, the amount of people that are confidently just saying like negative review, and then in the part where you have to write, people are just typing Anita Sarkeesian.
Yep.
Anita
Yeah,
Sarkeesian.
yeah.
Like they're not even
I
justifying
can't give you
any
a
help.
constructive reason. I can't give you a constructive reason. I just don't like the
Yep.
reason.
And
That's
That
all.
then they'll go
That's all it
back
comes
to
down to.
sucks.
playing. You know they'll go back to
Yep.
playing.
Absolutely. Because why not?
And
They will.
Like Matt said, that's tough.
It's
That's
very
tough.
tough. It just
The
doesn't make sense. Like
fuck?
I understand if you don't like Anita Sarkeesian, if you find her annoying, if you don't agree with her, yo, fair enough, whatever. But like, you just said the game was great. You bought it. You got hours in it. Don't lie to me. Don't
Not just
lie.
normal hours either. No life
Exactly.
hours.
Exactly. You're no life in this shit. Don't lie to me. That's embarrassing.
Oof. Cozy, you've just lost the number one spot to the legendary Yovi in terms of hours in Starfield. You need to get your ass
Oh
back in
shit.
Starfield. That's what you
No,
need to do.
I
She
don't have
thinks
time. I have all
she's
the I don't have time to like sit on a game forever.
Well,
she's got
so get
sponsitilities.
ready.
Yeah, I'm still working my way through
Sponsitilities.
Outer Worlds too.
Oh man,
Picking up all the
sorry.
lines.
That's fun.
Oof.
I
I
finally
played
got all my
one
money though.
campaign and I'm good.
I finally got all
She's
my money.
she's rich now.
I'm rich.
Finally, after all that head bashing and being a brokey. Alright,
30
moving on.
levels of it. Damn.
Moving on. A Japanese man has been arrested
Oh.
for threatening to blow up Nintendo's
What did they do to
headquarters.
deserve
God
it?
I'm
damn.
telling you, that's what
Guys thought
happens
she was
when you
bait at
don't
Nintendo.
put Breath of the Wild on sale enough. They're like, how did this motherfucker get to $70? I thought it was supposed to be 60. What happened? This game was made on the original Switch. Why is this
Yeah,
happening? What are y'all doing?
yeah.
I'm gonna kill everybody in this bitch. Like it escalated quickly.
Dude, I mean,
Y'all thought you hated Nintendo.
I've the thing is like this man loves. Oh man, I don't know if I should
Yes,
say.
Fuzzy.
I'm about to say this man loves Nintendo so much that he's threatening to blow them up.
Literally. No, you gotta be right. You gotta be right, Matt, because there's no way you're just like, I'm just gonna blow up Nintendo. Like you got scorned by some person
Okay.
that was in management, and you probably thought you were supposed to get the next promotion, and you did everything for this company, and now you're gonna get rid of the company.
Now they need to
Get rid
give
of
you
them.
everything.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Nintendo's gotta die.
You guys want to see what digital really looks like?
You said it was my turn.
Oh shit! All right, let's find out. Let's find out what got him hot. Let's find out. Oh my god! As reported by KTV News, the 27-year-old man. It's a 20. Dude, you're a
27.
grown ass man. You are
Brother,
almost 30. You're almost an unk,
grown man with life to live. You don't need to be blowing up Nintendo, brother. Do
dude.
something else.
For video
Something
games,
else.
for video games.
Maybe it's
The
not the video games.
27-year-old
Maybe
man.
Mr.
You guys are
Nintendo's
saying
fun,
this
but-
like there is an appropriate age to do this.
No. Let's say it.
If he was
Don't-
eight,
don't-
dude, if he was 18, no, if he
Don't
was
be-
18 and like
Exactly.
or,
Is that
or 20,
appropriate?
it'd be like, yeah, it's still a kid. It's not appropriate.
Yeah, it's a
but
dumb
it's a
kid.
kid.
It's a stupid
child.
kid who wants
you
to
can
do a
understand a
dumbass
child making a child doing childish things. That's fine. You're
It's not fine.
27, dude.
They're not
You've
fine.
gone to like 2
But
elections.
then we call the parents dumb. Like, come on now. Like, come on. This is dumb. This is just dumb. Like, it
is
doesn't
dumb.
matter if you're 13 or 47. Like, this shit is dumb.
No doubt. No
God,
doubt.
could you
no
imagine
doubt.
if he was
But
47?
But Ham,
Oh,
that's why there's
God.
like age restrictions on like you can't drink till you're 21. Why? Because you assume that people below 21 for some reason or another, right? You cannot trust them to take in alcohol and then behave appropriately. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Like, for
Yeah, that
certain
is the
levels of
drinking age
society.
in Texas.
Yeah, like you fuck off. Like you can't
I'm just
drive.
saying, overseas,
And-
drinking age is younger.
All right, the
Yeah, isn't it like 18 in the UK?
27-year-old man, the 27-year-old child
Okay.
is from the city of Hekinan in Japan's Aichi prefecture, around 100 miles from Kyoto. As if we even know like the frame of reference. Oh, it's 100 miles from Kyoto? Oh yeah, we can all picture that. Like everyone on this panel, like most gamers, we can all get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares.
Dude,
The
the
man
amount of times
was
that I've been in
I thought you were being-
Shibuya,
I thought
you
you
have
were being
no
serious.
idea. I've been in Shibuya so many different times.
Bro, I thought he was being serious for a second. That's how
Cozy.
stupid I am.
Cozy,
Yeah?
if I had said that, you'd have called me a fucking weeb. Ham can say that and you chill it.
Well, that's because Ham wouldn't give Kojima a blowjob for free.
That's true.
All right.
That is so
True.
fucking true.
All right.
Or
The
any
man-
kind of money.
Ham
like that.
Ham hasn't had sexual thoughts about Hideo Kojima, and only one person on this panel has. It's not
And
me.
it's
It's
not
not
me.
Ham. It's not Cozy. So
It's
I
not
mean,
me either.
look,
The man-
you've said
We've
on
had
this
this conversation
you've said
multiple
on this
times.
show that you would have sex with Hideo Kojima. You said on this show. You said it a
It
couple
was a
times
joke.
on this show.
It was a joke. What's wrong with you?
You're the
It
only
was a joke.
person that's ever joked about that.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
You are the only person that's ever
Someone,
joked
no.
about-
Someone
no.
said it in chat.
No.
Right?
You,
Someone accused me.
you vigorously
Chat.
joked about it.
Yeah,
man.
you were joking the shit out of that. You were joking the shit out of that. You were having a good old time just joking over there. And listen, you. Hey, your fantasies are your fantasies.
I'm
That's
almost certain if he tuned in, you'd immediately get a restraining order.
fine. Oh,
Christ,
absolutely,
And an erect.
absolutely.
Christ. Listen, listen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Luke would just
Listen,
pass out. Luke would
guys.
just pass out from all the blood rushing down there immediately. He'd just lose it and fall out of his chair.
That is his Michael Jackson.
Right. He's like the girls in the 80s when they see Michael Jackson.
Luke throws draws at him.
Oh man. He just lets out a blood curdling scream.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different.
Oh no.
Did he freeze?
Not quite, not quite.
Tell me when y'all are done. Just tell me.
Oh,
when
he's
y'all are
been
done.
frozen. He's been frozen. I don't think he's freezing right now though. He's probably very hot over there.
Are
Is
y'all
that
done?
what you would tell
Are y'all done?
Is that what you would tell Kojima? Are you done?
Are you done?
Oh my
Are
God.
you done, sir?
Let me know when you're done, sir.
Christ.
Can I have another?
Oh,
Oh man, that's terrible. That's so fun.
you know what? We're going on 3 hours for the show. I think we're done. I think we're
Thank you
fucking
for
done.
thank you for saying that.
Did you finish?
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck off, Cozy. Fuck off.
You finished over there?
Why is it that I can't go the entire show without telling one of y'all to fuck off? Today I've told all of y'all to fuck off. Today it's like
Me
Jesus.
simply just say the things that you have said to us back to you.
Exactly. He's just
That's all we do.
God.
It's incredible how you don't like it.
he's just over there joking his shit. I don't know about that.
You know what? On that note, usually, Ham, what happened to you? Usually after 2 hours, you're like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. You're
Do
very
need to
chill
get the
today.
fuck up out of here, but like,
Yeah, okay. All right,
it's
so let's
fine.
get the fuck up out of here talking about Kojima and all this weird shit.
Oh, it's
Cozy,
weird
tell
now.
people.
Yeah, it's weird now that you're that we're telling you about the things you've said. It's weird. Oh, I can't believe it. It's so weird.
Oh my God. I don't know what happened to my camera. It's just not working. I don't know what happened. I was trying to troubleshoot it just now, but nothing's happening. Anyways, at least I didn't just randomly like disappear, right? I kept the electricity
Sure.
on today.
Woo woo.
Cozy,
Baby steps.
please tell people where they can find you, etc., etc.
Here on what's today? Here on Thursdays. Tomorrow you can
Yes.
find me wasted.
Today's
with
Friday for me.
I'll be
No,
back.
it's not.
Isn't it Friday for all of us? No, not Ham.
Fuck off, course.
Friday.
Yeah.
Jeez. I don't live in Texas. Again, public service announcement. I do not live in the United States.
I do not live in Texas.
Tomorrow you can find me wasted with Wise,
Alright.
and then
Alright.
I will soon be ready to put up that video for my for Outer Worlds too.
Let's
I'm
go.
almost at the end, I think.
Hey,
I love that.
good
for you.
stuff.
I
Good
love that
stuff.
for you.
Yep. I'm gonna react. Is it like a long video? Or is it short, Cozy? How long is this
They're
video?
short, I think. Matt was
All
the
right,
last
I'm
one.
gonna
short?
react to it.
Oh,
When are you putting it up?
your videos aren't usually that long. I think the last one was like 7 minutes or something, 8 minutes.
It's just a montage.
On the game drain, right?
Yeah.
On the
I
game
just feel
drain.
like, here's what I'm playing. Here's what I've been playing. Bam.
Yeah.
And put up all the footage, and it will have sound this time.
That's awesome.
I
That's
will react
that's
to
an
that.
upgrade.
I will react to that. Fuzzy says it's time for Forza. Yep, it's about that time.
It is, brother.
All right, so sorry, Matt, tell us
Yo.
where we can find you and what you're up to.
You can find me on YouTube, Matt Likes Games. And I'll actually have a video out this week because it's going to be Forza. I'm not making it right now. I just want to relax and play Forza. I'll make it when I wake up. But I'll have that out tomorrow. And we'll see about other videos. And then you can find me on the Game Drain on YouTube as well. Occasionally I'll make a video over there every now and again. And you can find me here Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern for this show with these folks.
All right. Do you have a video on your channel or on the Game Drain since
Bro,
since the last one that I reacted to?
bro, the last one, I haven't made a video in at least 3 weeks. So the Forza
Right.
one on my main channel will be the first video I've made in quite a while, and then after that, I'm gonna figure something out for the game. I'll make something, probably something Forza related, quite frankly, but we'll see. I'll make stuff.
All right. All right. I like reacting to your videos. Turns
God
out
bless you.
me and you agree on most stuff.
God
That's
bless you.
nice. That's nice. Yobi, thank you so much. For you know what, Yobi's the only one in chat that be defending me, you know? Whether it's the Kojima slander, my hairline, whatever it is, Yobi, always there for me.
What
Appreciate you, brother.
slander?
Appreciate
It's just what you said.
This is
Uh,
literally the things you
yeah,
have
yeah.
said on this show.
Just disappear. Just Yobi makes all the pain disappear. Appreciate you, Yobi. Thank you.
The pain of the things that he said before. My
Ham,
God. Yeah.
Ham, take us out, Ham. Take us out.
All right. Well, yeah. Thanks everybody for coming through and watching the show. We'll see you next Thursday, pretty much same time. Loke's gonna pretend that he's still on an M1 visa, but we know he's a citizen.
Yep.
Um,
And he can't hide that forever, no matter how hard he tries.
yeah, man, we know you're not on no technical visa, but you are a citizen. Red, white, and blue. So true.
Oh, God.
But anyway. Anyways, thanks everybody for showing up and showing out. It's your boy Ham Solo signing off from TSWS Game, letting you know as usual to keep it gaming, keep it moving. Peace.
See y'all.
They said we said, they said we said, they said we said.